Okay, so we're gonna be using slice. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. We're not plugging it. I'm acting like
what
we're
does
plugging
Slice
it.
do actually?
Oh, they're like a marketplace.
What's their website?
Slicelife.com.
Slicelife.com.
It's like a Grubhub, but they're focused on pizza.
Yeah,
Their niche is pizza shops.
I've heard of them.
It's a pretty good pitch. I like what they do.
I've heard of them.
They basically are like, hey, Domino's has this badass tech structure. You can just use ours. So it's a different pitch than what we've always done. They're like, we're for the independents.
Right.
All their emails and everything are like, independence, support independence. So, what's up?
We take a little. They're probably not as greedy as like DoorDash.
No, so they charge per order. It's like
crazy?
$2 in order.
Okay.
But it's like they don't do the delivery for you.
Oh, so they're
really like just the online ordering tech piece.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, that's the way you want to do it. Less moving parts, but still plenty to get you track. Keep people ordering.
Yep.
Sweet, dude.
So they've got Southside
where you? Yeah, I mean,
there's.
That's the question: is who do they have?
Yeah, they don't have all that.
That's
many.
all that really matters.
They don't have all that many.
Well, Austin has way too many, and none of them are amazing. There's a couple that are really good.
What's your favorite one?
Favorite pizza in Austin?
So far.
Via 313.
Oh, okay.
And apparently they're on strike or some shit. Hear about that?
No.
Yep.
God damn, dude, the fucking whole restaurant world.
Well,
is on
the
fire.
anti-work movement.
Oh my god.
And the whole
It's so funny. I've got these VAs working for me now. Okay. Through the Philippines.
VAs.
Virtual assistants.
Okay. Cool.
They cost $7.50 an hour. I think they only pay their agents like $4 or $5 an hour, or maybe.
Wow.
But and then the agency kind of makes the rest. But you're paying $7.50 an hour, dude. These people, dude, they're like busting ass.
Sure, I bet they are.
And it's weird because you're talking about this like strike thing, this anti-work movement. It's like, dude, even the employees, most employees in our country feel like entitled to so much stuff.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
Which, I mean, they are entitled to rights, but it's just strange to me. I think it's even leaked into the work attitude, is what I'm trying to say. Like, no one's happy to help. No one's like, oh man. I mean, I'm not trying to say nobody. I'm not trying to say that. It just seems like the attitude is certainly shit. The on-job attitude is like...
The attitude is not like what it should be, which is, I should be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm here.
And that's
I can move on. I can move to something else. I can,
And it's due to oppress.
And it's more like, oh, fuck the owners.
Yeah, and
instead of actually being useful to the people. Like,
but probably the history of employers in this country is probably abuse and without.
Yeah, but we're miles ahead of so many other countries.
We are, and that is a point I try to make all the time, is that like your life is fine if you really strip everything away. You know what I mean?
Right, but your problems are real.
Your problems are real, exactly, and the attitude isn't all just people's fault; it's the whole system, right? I'm not trying to hate on any individual's attitude, because, bro, but it is interesting, and what it's like. We need the machines now.
Yeah, we really do. We need these machines cracking shit out.
That's what I think.
Yeah. What was it?
Because no one wants to work.
No
one feels good about being useful. You know what I'm saying?
Wants to work, and I forget who said this, but they said, in the future you will own nothing and be happy.
Yeah, I think that's what we're.
You're just gonna be this.
I wonder who said that.
Biological thing.
In what yeah?
Where
because ownership is silly.
Is automated.
Ownership is silly. It doesn't help.
Yeah, I can look it up, man. I can be Jamie.
My dog is out.
Oh, God. Should we pause?
Oh, no, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Alright, you will own nothing and be happy. Feudalism 2.0.
I mean, okay, feudalism, is that a book? I mean, it's this whole, like, I have my kids now, right? And they're like, that's mine. I'm like, no, it isn't. You know what I mean? This ownership concept is really strange. It's like, if I'm using a piece of land right now,
it's mine.
Right? Like, it's kind of mine. I'm using it. Mm-hmm. Like, whoever's it is when it's not being used. Whose is it? Why does that fucking matter that much? You know what I mean? Like, why? That's what I try to... I'm like, it makes more... It's clear to me when it's kids arguing about a sock. I'm like, I own the sock. Right. You're just using it.
This is my cup. Why are you using my cup?
Yeah, but it's like... and then
it has to be this cup.
Yeah, it's just so silly.
Well, I mean, I guess...
You only have one roof over your head.
I guess a lot of it comes through colonialism.
I mean, it's not hard to understand where it came from and why we use ownership. Okay, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But it is kind of, you can see where that idea could morph into a different understanding of what ownership is, I think.
Yeah.
And it might be forced to, because it's unfair. The way we disperse the money and goods.
It's an inequitous.
Yeah, but we can't let everyone have everything.
No,
and we're already feeling like, because look, it's kind of weird. It's like, why not give everyone everything? Because it wouldn't work, right? Because no one would go to work.
You need ditch diggers.
Yeah,
you
right.
Need them.
So it's like we're not even that far down that route, and they're already quitting. And we're not. It's weird. It's like, I don't know, kind of scary.
Yeah, the long term is very scary to think about.
Because I guess what I'm saying is, you don't think that those ditch diggers are like getting rich, so they don't have so much money that they can stop working. It's not even that. It's not even that. It's they've. You know what I'm saying? It's the opposite. I think
the main thing is the rise of the service industry.
What is that?
After the Industrial Revolution, after factories got automated, those got shut down, right? And then people are like selling jeans at fucking Gap. Mm-hmm. Like the whole rise of service. They're taking calls. The job economy was different than you go to the steel mill. Right. That got phased out. Mm-hmm. It got sent to another country or automated or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Building cars, all that shit. Look
and
at Detroit. Look at
service
Flint,
industry.
And it's service. And now people are like, this is even worse than that shit. Mm-hmm. And that's being automated. So now people are like, skilled labor or finding this crazy niche or trade seems to be where people are like, if you ain't going to college, you need to do this shit.
Yep.
And apparently people enrolling in college is like dropping like a motherfucker because it's a scam.
Yeah, it is
in a lot of ways.
It's always been a scam.
Yeah,
it's always been a way for the big corporations to vet people.
Right, it's red tape. It's a bunch of nonsense.
It's
to
a
get
way.
Into something.
It's a way to keep the elites elite, right. And without being very conspiratorial. It's not like conspiratorial. That's my new word, by the way.
Conspiratorial.
Conspiratorial.
That sounds like what George Bush would say.
You can make up words. You know what the fuck I mean.
Of course.
Yeah, so fuck you,
That's
Webster.
the point of language.
Yeah.
You say thing and it enters my brain.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck you, Webster. If you're not in there, I'm using it anyway. Yeah. Right?
We've had enough of your control, Webster.
Yeah. They're not paying
Big
us.
Webster.
They're not paying us
Big
either.
Webster controlling us once
Webster's
again.
competitor is also not paying us.
Yeah. Well,
it's
an evil monopoly.
Is there another dictionary?
Shut Webster down.
Is there another dictionary?
No.
Or do they have a monopoly?
I mean, I'm sure if you went to a different country.
There's Urban Dictionary.
Like, I bet if you go to Great Britain, they have an English dictionary that is not fucking Webster.
Probably, yeah.
It's like, Philip. Go to the Philip dictionary.
It talks to you.
Yeah, and it's slightly Scottish for some reason.
It pronounces it
for
you because it knows you don't know how.
It's a pharmacy.
It's a Harry Potter book. It's magic. It's enchanted.
Oh, speaking of Harry Potter, a quick question.
Okay. Let's look at Jordan.
What house would you be in the Harry Potter universe?
Ooh, oh, man. Probably Gryffindor.
No, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I mean, don't you?
You give.
I'm a Gryffindor, dude.
Are. Yeah, very much.
And I kind of don't even like to say that.
No,
it's
nobody
boring.
does. Nobody
it's boring.
does.
It's
yeah.
like, oh yeah, you're with Harry. Of
Megan
course
was
you
Ravenclaw.
are.
I called that one too.
Yeah.
I was like, definitely Ravenclaw.
Yeah, for sure, because she's like the counterculture.
Yeah.
But not evil.
Right.
It's kind of
you're not. You are. Yeah. I
and
hate to admit it. You're
I'm
not
too
Slytherin.
straight edge.
You can't be Slytherin, man.
No, I've
You've
way
never
too,
been like that.
No, I'm not. I'm not devious.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You're not Machiavellian and shit.
No.
And like a rich, like asshole.
Yeah.
And
the other one is anybody a fucking Hufflepuff?
No, Hufflepuff is the ghetto kids.
Oh, so ghetto?
I guess.
I mean, who the fuck says Hufflepuff at that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nobody. Not even anyone.
I saw. Do you know who Sam Hyde is?
You're either good, bad, or you don't want to fit into that,
right.
And you're Ravenclaw. You're good and you're Gryffindor. You're on the white part of the Yin.
Wasn't Hufflepuff like the really nerdy one?
Yeah, but
isn't that what they are? Kind of the nerds.
But they're not even necessarily the smart ones. They don't
but a lot of nerds aren't smart, bro.
That's true, but it's the Dungeons and Dragons players.
Yeah.
I feel like that fits into the Ravenclaw, though. I don't know. Who knows? I'm not a
huge fan, but I'm
casting my own thoughts about all the names.
Well,
I've read the books. I mean, I'm reading number 2 right now for the girls. So. I'm not a fan.
I've just talked to a lot of people about like their zodiac sign, and it's like, well, also Harry Potter house is a pretty good one. You can kind of like find out how people are instead of sign.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm sure there's other ones too, but that's a good one.
Yeah,
that one's more universal than others.
That one's very typical. Of
what color's your lightsaber, bro?
You know it's green.
Is it green?
Gotta be green, bro.
I think mine's
blue
or purple, probably blue.
Oh, purple.
Blue.
See, there used to only be so many colors.
It's blue. Yeah. It's because I'm also Leonardo. Forever.
Yeah, you are. You are Leonardo.
That's my guy. Even though Michelangelo is my favorite. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him better than I like myself, and that's why I usually have friends like that.
I've
got Michelangelo homies.
Yeah, Michelangelo. I like Donatello.
Oh yeah, he's the man. My cousin was always Donatello.
Yeah,
we were always those dudes in the arcade games growing up. That was our duo.
Yeah.
Donatello's the man.
Yeah.
Come on, he's the smart, sophisticated one.
Yeah.
That's the one
but also not a pushover.
Not at all. Yeah. He's smart as shit, and he will whoop your ass with the staff. Is like the best weapon.
The staff is that's what I think.
So tight, especially in the arcade games. It was long as shit. Yeah, dude.
There's some good ones back in the day.
Yeah.
And I couldn't
Turtle games.
I couldn't name the game. I just know I played them all.
I know them all.
Okay.
The TMT. There was the original one that was like side scroll on Nintendo, and you could come out of the sewer.
SNES.
Yeah. No, NES.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was old school, and then SNES had like the arcade games.
They were on Genesis too, right?
I don't know.
Or was it exclusive?
I bet you they put them on both.
It was a different time then.
Oh yeah.
They were much more like
the one on Super was Turtles in Time. Mm-hmm. When you were like traveling through time and doing the pirates and the train and the dinosaurs, It was great. They all had some great intros coming in. It was like, bury my shell at Wounded Knee and stuff like that. It was like, it was all like shout outs to historical stuff. It was
right.
It was good. I probably would catch a lot more nowadays, to be honest.
God, I replayed Donkey Kong Country 2.
Which one?
2.
Okay.
It's so good.
Yeah, dude, Donkey Kong's
It's
great.
still flawless.
So they came out with one on Switch, and it resembled the old
Fire
ones.
and Ice or whatever?
Yeah,
that game's badass.
I played it and beat it because it's fun. The DK is just a great.
Donkey Kong's great. Yeah,
it's Mario, but the controls are so unique that it's so different. Like the rolls and jumps, it is nothing like the classic Mario. It's a platformer but you're a freaking big donkey, and it's weird. You have to like do the roll jumps and stuff. It's great. It's a great game.
It's a lot of memorization too.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I beat Cuphead.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about Cuphead.
I beat Cuphead, and there's a new one coming out this year, I think. Woo! Girls love me while playing it. They love watching it. It's so fun for them, like all the stuff going on.
Oh, nice. It is. It is. Great. Anyone can enjoy. Yes. That's what makes a great game, is you can sit there and watch somebody play.
What's your address?
And still 800 Sahara.
Well, you're going to have to edit this part out.
Nah.
Sahara,
anyone listening can
come over.
Pull up anytime.
Pull up. 800 what?
800 Sahara, like the desert.
Okay. Avenue?
Yeah, it is Avenue. Unit B. 78745. And I usually put a note if they have the option, the door next to the garage. That usually helps.
Unit B. Hand it to me. And you say what?
If there's a note, I just say the door next to the garage.
Got it. Okay. Aaron got the dog back in.
Awesome. Good news.
Okay, so are you down with like a pepperoni mushroom pizza?
I'm the least picky person in the world.
I just want to get just a freaking classic pepperoni and mushroom pizza, bro.
That's good.
That's like my favorite.
That's a staple, man.
It's the staple. It's the one. I've loved it since I was probably 14.
Well, I was slow to the mushroom game on all foods.
Oh, dude.
Not just pizza.
That's the first time I ever liked mushrooms. And it would be the only place I ate mushrooms for a long time. So, but being late to it sucks. So, they do home slice. They do Jets, Pizzeria Grata. Have you had that one yet out of the gas station?
Home slice is overrated.
Yeah. Brooklyn Pie is great.
Okay, I haven't tried them.
Aviator.
That place isn't bad.
DoorDash kills.
Of course they do.
Via 313's on there. 71 minutes. How long are we going to go?
I mean, I'm glad you got here early.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm going to get here. I'm going to order that pizza.
Let's just get that done. Whatever you're feeling, whatever's like a decent time. Because, you know.
Salvation Pizza. East Side Pie.
I saw
That's
the
way
light.
far away. Good God. Spartan Pizza. Randall's. We can get pizza from Randall's. Okay, we're going.
I've not tried the Pizza Grata. I've not tried the gas station pizza yet.
My wife likes it.
Okay.
It's okay.
I didn't think it was real.
We're going Brooklyn Pie. It's real, bro.
Sounds good.
Brooklyn Pie. Build your own 18. That's great. Let's do it. Pepperoni, mushroom.
18, damn. Hell yeah.
Do we add 6 wings? No. Do we?
I got Tums.
Do we? Oh my god. Okay, we will. We're adding them. You know, why would you not?
Fuck it, man.
It's not that expensive. It's pretty nice.
Good.
DoorDash, yeah, it's good, except for it's why my business sucks a dick. Because they're fucking so good and cheap.
Wait, what?
DoorDash is good and cheap, dude. It's like trying to beat Walmart, bro.
Yeah,
they're amazing.
Insane. It's insane.
They're amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hate when people say they're not. I'm like, no, they're fucking great at what they do. What they can enable, what they enable across the country is insane. They're great.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah. So, I mean, bro, I was looking up on Midland the other day, and they're quoting 10 to 20 minutes deliveries. I'm like, what the?
What it should be.
That's what it should take to cook the food. That's what we always thought. We're like, come on, restaurant, it should take that, you know, but it doesn't. It should be ready in 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll pick it up and get it there in another 5 to 10 minutes.
That's the point of having a restaurant, is you make it fast as shit. Like, there's styles of cooking.
No delivery fee, no fees and taxes, all because I have a Chase card.
That is pretty dope.
Yeah, they're crushing. But I don't know, it might cost them a lot of money.
So what do you think?
Might be costing them a lot of money every time I order.
Yeah, but they can take it.
Yeah, they can take it.
Man, I really, Eskimo Hut, right?
Oh, yeah, so you can double dash it. What is this fucking, what would you do on Nickelodeon?
Right, yeah.
Bro, the kids will never know the Nickelodeon days. The kids these days.
No, back, yeah, they had some cutting edge shit.
They were great.
Like,
and being a part of
that. Like, before SpongeBob, it was pretty amazing.
And it was like, kids have TV, their own TV was new too. You know what I mean? Not brand new, but we felt, dude, it's just, I feel like we are the best generation. We're the luckiest generation. Oh, we lived through, I think we lived through the pinnacle of humanity. Sometimes I think that, Alex, sometimes I think that we are the lucky individuals, the lucky generation that caught all the best shit. The internet.
We did come.
The internet was created while we were children. The fucking internet. Yeah. We are a very special generation, bro. Yeah, before everything like got worse because of it. Not everything didn't get worse. I don't mean everything got worse. I don't mean that. I mean, the internet before social media.
Yeah.
Right? Like, goddamn, it was good.
Well, you can't help but kind of stop and think, like...
Nostalgia.
Hey, you know, all the assholes you knew growing up, and, like, now they're adults, and they're, like, running the shit?
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, there's always been those people.
Right. Kablam. You remember this show?
Yeah, dude. And crack me up. Oh, the naked toy. And the fucking, like,
it's really experimental when you think about it.
Very, dude. Yeah. It was very experimental, but they knew exactly what they were doing. They were, yeah, dude, they're so good. Number one show, is this rated by anything?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I was gonna say, because Doug was definitely up there. Those are
Doug's up there.
Those are probably their top two, so it probably makes sense that that is in order.
Rocket,
based on popularity. Rugrats is the almost 172. We got another 172 here. The fairly. Oh man, that was past us a little bit. Maybe your age.
Little past.
Because I was watching it. Okay,
I saw them,
but we were done with that.
I was like maybe junior high-ish age.
Ooh, I'm starting to not know any of these. I don't know these. I don't know El Tigre, the X's. Show? Yes, that was part of Kablam.
Part of Kablam. That's right. It was mini shows.
Yes, Kablam was the.
It was a variety animation.
And you know which one was way beyond its time that nobody understood?
What's up?
Prometheus and Bob.
Oh, I love that.
Dude, it was about an alien teaching a caveman.
That was one of the best
It was saying, aliens came down and tried to help a caveman. Love that show. It's a fucking amazing, dude. It's amazing.
That's right.
And it's so far above your thought.
Dude.
It was hilarious to us because we got what was going on. But we didn't think for a second, oh, maybe that really happened. Now we're all like, oh yeah, bro, that probably fucking happened. Prometheus. And his name is Prometheus, the god who gave you fire.
Right.
So, like, they're saying these stories about Greek mythology is actually the chariots of fire shit.
It's interesting. A lot of people don't know when you say Promethean, like, that is actually
Prometheus. Well, Promethean. Yeah, Prometheus, though, is the god of fire, right? Yes. He's the one who gave people fire.
It's either that or water. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know either. But, I mean, the idea was, hey, an alien came down and is trying to teach us technology. Yeah. Because he keeps showing them how all this different stuff works.
And someone said, I want to make this for kids.
Yeah, because
like,
no one else
had
listen.
That big of a brain.
Well, because they knew the bigger picture was lost.
Right.
They probably made that series in their fucking garage and then sold it to Nickelodeon and finally found someone who would air it. They're like, oh, our kids will love this shit.
Right.
I would love to know the story. I'd love to know who's behind it because it's great. It's fucking hilarious. I remember I used to laugh with Chris Molinix about that. I'd be like, did you see that last night?
True.
Anyway, Nickelodeon was great. Way better than Disney. Like a billion
sorry,
times
Disney.
Better.
You guys never really achieved.
But
I mean, they're more mainstream.
They're
better, and
it's
they're
weird.
more successful. But
it's interesting because Nickelodeon, they're very much.
Nickelodeon took on shit that was just very weird, and like nobody else would give a chance.
They're great. Yeah, I wish they would. There's some things that so here's some of my wants for TV, movies.
Yes,
I want Adam Sandler to bring back Happy Gilmore. I want a senior tour.
That would be awesome.
Oh my god, bro. I want Happy Gilmore again. Why is that character done? Come on. Come on, Adam Sandler. You can still do Happy Gilmore. Bring him back to the screen, dude. That would fucking be amazing. Everyone would be so happy to see that happen.
Yeah.
But you think leaving his classics, because it's just Happy Madison, it's like those two are the classics.
I mean, aren't okay, Billy Madison.
No, Billy Madison. Okay, there's Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. Happy Gilmore's the golfer.
Yeah, you want Happy Gilmore.
I want the golfer back, bro. Come on.
Well, it would work because the guy that trained him died in real life and in the movie, right? Chubbs?
Yeah, Chubbs, yeah.
So that's one thing I was thinking. I was like, but who all is still around?
Oh, yeah, Shooter's still around, and he's got a huge, like, following.
He's got a huge
following. People love him.
Yeah, of course. He's great. He's great in everything he does. Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they do a... Yeah. But maybe they're waiting for Adam Sandler to get a little older to where they really can do a senior tour. Yeah. That would fucking be amazing.
You know what? Adam Sandler's career is so crazy to think about. He's the best.
He's amazing. He's a role model.
What he did, and then he takes serious roles and does these badass.
And apparently he's an awesome person.
That's what everyone says.
So hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's such a dude. Like, he's the dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've heard him talk about how he said his parents would only ever make him think he was awesome at everything.
Well, that's bully for him.
And then there's
his parents. That's really hard to do.
And then there's that theory of like false confidence being everything you need in our culture.
It really is.
Yeah, what you need is an inflated false confidence.
Yeah, your ego is way more important than people want to admit.
Yeah. You want to believe in yourself more than anyone would ever believe in
Because your greatest strength can be your greatest downfall.
Like, delusionally confident.
Well, that's the American way.
Yeah. Because why else would you think I can make movies?
You believe it's going to happen until you believe it so much.
You have to be somewhat delusional, right? Yeah, but it's like you're not delusional in a weird way, but it's kind of like you are. But it's weird.
But you're taking that leap. People don't take that leap.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They want to be safe.
Yeah.
Right. And that's nothing wrong with that. That's what almost everyone does.
Bro, at the end of the day, all you have is like your experience here. Sure. You're not going to accomplish shit. The older I fucking get, the more I realize.
No, you're going to sing, you're going to make some noise, you're going to do a little dance.
Yeah. I've been trying to like put the word.
And then you're going to perish.
Yeah. You're going to sing a little song, do a little dance, and then you're going to fucking die.
Out of here, bro.
Ashes to ashes, baby.
You're
dust
you're
to
this
dust.
Big, dude.
Yeah, so what I've been realizing.
You want to be this big.
And I was trying to explain to someone on the golf course yesterday about, like, I don't give a fuck. And it's not like I'm like, I don't give two fucks. I give zero fucks. It's not like I'm so proud that I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck about the right things to
not
give a fuck about.
It's almost like, okay, life, you won. The only way out is to realize I'm a tiny fucking nothing and not to give a fuck.
Exactly.
So it's not like I'm proud of it. It's like, no, I'm 34 and I get it now.
Yeah,
I am a fucking teeny ant. I'm nothing. Right. I'm nothing. Anything I want to set out and accomplish, like, make a great impact on the individuals around you. Don't take that lightly. That's the most important thing. Showing up for people around you. So don't ever, like, not give fucks about people. But the rest of it is like, who gives a fuck about any of it? And that's what everyone's saying, right? With this work thing and everything, it's like, fuck it. It's just, everyone's like, fuck it. I'll let the system burn and fucking eat deer, is what they're saying.
They realize that they're on a ride. That's all that they're on, dude.
Bro, it's going. I think.
Thinking revolution?
I don't know what's going to happen. It's definitely not a revolution. Nobody's suffering.
Right, yeah.
It's a weird thing. It's like collapse, probably.
Yeah, collapse, rebuild.
I think collapse is
tanking. We're tanking.
Tank is more likely, not revolt. Tank. Because we can't sustain the growth, and it's all based on growth. And everybody's shit falls apart if you can't grow. And
wow, you're really optimistic here.
I mean, I don't claim to know enough to be like worried.
Sure.
Sometimes I think the best thing would be to like falter and it be like, well, let's rebuild this in a smarter way. I don't think anyone would like.
So is the nature of civilization. Period.
If we were really
hungry,
fall.
They all rise and fall.
If we were really hungry, like think about the worst thing that can happen to us is starving. And starving to death is
well,
the worst.
I would say going to jail is the worst thing that could happen to you.
Yes, but let's say that the whole system buckled. I guess the worst thing that could happen to you is be captured by a fucking asshole who wants to hammer your toes.
Well, yeah, you get murdered, or we could think of...
Yeah, you could get hung from a tree by your dick with a butter knife over a fire pit, and you can either saw your dick off with a butter knife or burn to death slowly.
We're thinking more wrong place, wrong time. You get in trouble for something you didn't do, and now your freedom's gone. Like, that's...
Bro, I'll never forget
that. That and, like, terminal illness.
Right. I mean, and that's another reason why you have to say, I don't give a fuck.
Because it's
going to fucking come get your ass. It's going to come get you at any time, bro. And it's like, instead of being scared, you have to be like, I'm gone. I'm fucking gone. I'm out of here.
Just like Thomas Aquinas said, act as though you're already dead.
Yes.
And then wake up and pick up the pieces and live properly.
Don't you think that that's what Jesus was saying? Take up your cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, die. Fucking die. You know you're gonna die. Take up your cross every day. It means accept your death. That's what I think. Because you can't be free.
It's very
you
obvious.
Can't live
Think
free.
about,
You can't be free if you don't accept the fact that you will not exist. Because someone can sell you a ticket to heaven after that. But if you accept it, you're free. If you accept it how it's supposed to be, which means death, like nothing after that, then no one can fuck with you.
So is that kind of what, like, eternal life is kind of what it really is?
I think it is. It's about...
Eternal life is...
I think eternal life is an insane thought. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah.
It has to be a continue, like a new cycle, a new kind of life that goes through something like we're doing. It can't be this sustainable forever thing.
No.
You know what I mean? So, like, eternal life is the craziest concept ever, like, you could ever think about. It's so silly.
Yeah.
It's totally built
But it's
on
what's
fear.
driven so many...
For sure.
Because it's what drove Martin Luther. The Protestant Reformation.
I don't agree. Oh, Martin Luther. Yeah, not MLK.
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin Luther. He was like MLK was religious too, but no, he was about rights, right? No, they weren't. They were part of the church. The church is so important to movements. You have to get those people too.
Martin Luther was also...
He's a preacher.
Not Martin Luther King, but...
Martin Luther's the Protestant guy who nailed the shit to the door, right?
Yeah, and he was...
And he was like
involved in the Gutenberg Revolution,
which is the printing presses,
right? So the Catholic Church couldn't stop the information,
right?
Like,
so they're printing.
And we're kind of in that
Bibles.
shit again. Like, there's so much shit out there that it's just like fucking up the politics, fucking up the powers that be.
Yeah.
And people are scrambling. Like, oh shit, we gave them the freedom, and look what they're doing to it.
Yeah, look what happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, some of me thinks, like, China's going to win.
I'm cool with that.
You down?
I'm Team China.
Well, I'm not necessarily...
They haven't
Team China?
They have it figured out, okay?
But, yeah, no, they don't. But I mean, it's kind of like, if that's the way humanity goes, then that's God's will kind of thing, is how I think about it. Like, not God's will, but like, it's whatever. You gotta accept it all. You gotta accept it all. You have to accept. Yeah. You gotta accept that you're not given the life of someone else who's like gets to do all this badass shit. Like, you're not Dennis Rodman. That would be amazing, bro.
Yeah, you're not protecting America from Kim Jong-il.
Yeah,
and being a legend.
Bro, I'm just saying, there's some people get an awesome experience. And I think it's undeniably, some people get better experience handed to them than others.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
not an even fair thing.
No, it's not fair at all.
No.
You have to accept my experience is not fair at all.
No, you have
what
to,
other people
exactly.
get.
You have to accept that, which sucks. You have to accept that you will die and nothing will happen, which sucks. You have to accept that fucking you can't really change much. You have to accept that China might win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost, that's what I mean why I don't give a fuck. It's like, I can't. I just can't.
Yeah, so
what am I going to do about all that?
Just lay it down, bro.
Yeah, lay it down. Be happy.
Lay it down.
Because I'm here and
live
gone.
Your simple little life.
Yes, yeah.
Because that's the best life you can live.
And that's all there is.
Yeah.
All there is
I love it,
little
man.
daily
Love that.
moments and shit.
Right.
It's like just a moment. All you got's moments, so just try to be there.
Because it'll all be over before you know it.
Fuck, that's crazy, dude.
Sorry, dude. I always lean into that. I guess just not the microphone, but like it's gonna be over.
Dude, I think you know it. I think you should remind yourself every morning. I think that's I have a whole rhetoric that's like based on twisting Jesus's words. Like
sounds like most pastors.
Or interpreting them differently than the pastors, right? But it's all about taking up your cross, meaning accepting your death in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, take up your cross every day means tell yourself there is no heaven and all there is today. But thank God you're alive.
But you have another one.
You don't have nothing to look forward to except right now.
True.
Right fucking now. And thank God you're here. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm like, that's it, bro. I mean, there's nothing else. And that's the only way to be clear about what the fuck there is, which is only right now. Which is only fucking right now. Because we might wake up tomorrow getting stormed by China troops, dude.
Yeah.
That fucking is this great COVID operation that everyone's been talking conspiracy shit about, but it's like actually moving in the background. And you have no idea. I'm not saying I don't research none of that shit because I don't give a fuck.
Because I'm done. Yeah,
but
done with it.
But that shit like that looming is like that can happen. Shit can happen. Shit can happen.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, just be where your feet are.
Yep, that's it.
Like, everybody's always talking about 3D chess. I play checkers, homie.
Checkers, dog.
The next thing in front of me, that's all there is right there.
Yep.
Like, in that moment, like, I'm hopping over this thing, and then whenever the next motherfucker comes, then you gotta hop over that thing.
My mom.
You don't need to, like, turn it all into 3D chess.
This suits y'all right now.
Pretty soon.
All right.
My mom danced with me on my wedding to Simple Man.
By
Leonard Skinner.
Okay.
It's be a simple man. It's just all about.
Oh, that song. Okay, yeah.
It's just all about like be something that you can understand. Like that's a kind of pretty deep, bro. And it's like you can pursue all of these crazy bigger things and have such ambition. And I think when you're younger, you're driven to do that. And you have this false confidence. But being a simple person is so important. It's like...
Well, you don't understand the value until years of experience of keeping it simple and what that means. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Because when you're a kid, you're arrogant.
Or if you do the opposite, right? If you do the opposite and try to complicate it, you know what I mean? You can see how that's not helping you.
Like everybody always says, more money, more problems, which is true, but also like just more anything, more like
That's the
simplicity. It doesn't have to be money. It can be just
Minimalism.
whatever is attaching you to the fucking world is just going to create more problems.
Right, and Jesus said that too. Yeah. Get rid of everything.
You have all the shit you don't need that you hate, and you're a slave to.
It's all about ownership, like we said. It's where we started the conversation. It's like, what do you think you own? You're dead. You're a dead person walking. What do you mean you own anything?
Right.
Only a God can own anything.
Hey,
you know what I mean? Like, only someone who lives forever can own something. Come on, you're going to be here and use it for a second. Let's be honest.
What is it? The classic...
I think for the economy, I understand ownership. But I think people should think of it differently, like on a personal level, on a spiritual level. Like, I don't own shit. And I want my kids to understand that. Because I'm like, look, you don't own shit. Shut up about like, let people use your shit.
Yeah, Ozymandias.
What do we got here? What does that mean?
Ozymandias?
Where's Kate at?
He's in his room. You never heard this poem?
Ozymandias. No. Read it.
All right. I met a traveler from from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, which yet survive stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty in despair. Nothing beside remains round the decay of the colossal wreck, boundless and bare. The lone and level sands stretch far away."
Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like sands of time,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
It's
the King of
basically-
Kings,
yeah.
nothing else
I
is
am the
here,
one.
and it's totally gone.
That's right. That's it. Nothing beside remains.
Nothing beside remains. Right.
I am this guy.
I'm Ozymandias. Yeah.
Which is everything.
Yeah.
Which is what God is, right? He's supposed to be the collective everything. It's like, I remain, but nothing
Right.
does.
Nothing but me.
The
remains.
process and
Yeah.
me, which is me, the collective remains in a completely different fucking formation next week.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Deep.
Okay, so
Get
I
deep in
watched
this
a
motherfucker.
badass show.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott.
Of course.
Have you watched the fucking series Raised by Wolves?
No.
Alex, do you like sci-fi?
I love it.
Bro, oh my gosh. I liked it. Maybe I'm gonna overplay it, but bro, so tight. So tight. Very Ridley Scott. Who, whenever I found out who it was, I was like, okay, I know the name, and then I was like, oh, Alien.
So
guy.
what is like? Is that the most well-known Ridley Scott? Is it
Alien, I think, and he did something else that you would definitely know. You could Jamie it, but bro, Raised by Wolves, tight,
Toy?
tight butts.
What platform is it on?
HBO.
All right, I can watch it then.
Yeah, HBO's worth getting.
Oh yeah, this shit.
Oh, it is
Okay.
dope. I liked it. I wish you would have seen it so we could talk about it
Next time.
next time.
Cool. Yeah, I've been looking for a new show. So
And you gotta watch it all the way through. The last episode throws things around. So if you start so I started feeling like on the last half, I was like, they might be losing me. But then the last episode, I was like, oh shit, okay.
I'm back.
The
In.
thing
Yeah.
the stuff that I was like about, I was like, oh, I was wrong about what was happening, and it like kind of made it more fun to pretend. You know what I mean? That's what they're about, right? Pretending. But that shit was fun. I love it's really about it's a lot of this because I think Ridley Scott's what he likes to do. Prometheus is the other one he's done, which is like the beginning
I like
of
that
Alien.
one.
Right. What he likes to do, I think, is expands time and let you see what like 100,000 years does. Do you know what I'm saying? He likes to be like, oh, this happened. Like you could never see this Ridley Scott stories happen in your lifetime.
It's not a movie about a weekend.
No, it's like an ancient, huge species story. It's always species origin.
Yeah, super interesting always.
Super interesting. This one's cool, bro. This one's cool.
All right.
I'll give you like the basis because you get it all in the first episode. You know, there's a war between atheists and religious people. They've all got super tech. It's the future. You come in and there's like a pod that's been sent to this new planet. It's got two androids that are like father and mother, and they have these like embryos that they bring to life. So they're like 5 or 6, like 12 kids that these androids have been sent out to kind of populate the earth with these embryos. So they bring the embryos to full like term and in like technology stuff, you know what I mean? And then they're androids raising those kids because the androids could make the trip.
Right.
So you start there, and then it's like all sorts of trippy shit that goes on, like in the planet, and that's the basis.
Yeah,
you're on a new planet. People have fled Earth. There's two parties at war. There's the atheists and there's the religious people.
I always love, religious space battle. It's just so interesting. Like, do you know about Warhammer at all?
I know what it is. The painted figures and and you go play the game.
Well, the lore is really interesting.
Oh, I'm sure that's the whole thing.
Oh, dude.
Super fun.
Yeah. And I guess also Halo was like that too.
Yeah, they all have
religious...
these great... Yeah, and religion is going to be in there.
Yeah, if we need another species,
because people
there's got to be zealots out there.
We're not going to believe in nothing.
Yeah, Germany's a small country. I don't think most of the universe would agree with Germany and their bullshit.
I cannot be an atheist.
Yeah,
and I am
I'm
a pretty skeptical guy. Like, humanity will never be an atheist thing. I'm sorry.
No,
like, I've come to know that
it could become one, and then it would change again.
It would change again.
Someone would speak up, and some movement.
You could force people into atheism, but people will never be atheists by choice.
You could never teach
anything
about the religious.
Here's my theory, and I would love to see it. Bring up a colony, right, without any, with no religious teaching, and watch those kids come up with their own.
Right.
I promise
Lord of the Flies.
They will.
Yeah.
They will. And they'll be like, "You're wrong, Mom. There is a God. He made it all."
That's right.
It's like you can't hide the idea from anyone.
I mean, what is it on True Detective? Matthew McConaughey goes to a tent revival, and he's like super atheist and shit. And he was just, they have this really interesting discussion, but one point he's like, "This thing it's always been. One monkey pointing to the sun told the other monkey, they told me you need to give your share to me."
Yeah.
Just the most, a horrible way. Honestly, a horrible way to look at it.
No,
but
it's not.
It made a ton of sense.
Yeah.
Like, there's
just
part of our species.
There is
a connection.
And it does become more complicated than that, but that is still the basis of it. It's leveraging power, leveraging this convincing power over your fellow man, right? But also the fellow man,
and also fairy tales,
is going to get something, right? The fairy tale, they're going to get
the peace.
There's and that's what I mean.
Comfort.
As a businessman who understands marketplaces, there is a demand for religion, and there will always be supply. Where there's demand, there will be supply. And people want to hear the
stories. That's why America's such a religious country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can freely start a church. You can it's different in Europe.
It is different everywhere.
Because they get taxed and everything. Like here, no taxes.
Yeah.
If you have a powerful enough message and you have a flock, then that's fine.
You do it.
The government's like, come on, do it. Unless you're Muslim. No, I'm just kidding.
Man.
But yeah, something to think about.
What I should do, what it would be fun to do, was do debates with religious people. Be like,
It would be tough. I think they would tear me up, honestly, unless I really prepared.
We'll let them tear me up.
What is it?
If that happens, then great.
Like Peter 1:13.
It's like, look, dude, I don't even trust the last 100-year history that was printed. You think I believe what they printed? So if you even want to go that route, then you're going to lose me. Like, truth is self-evident. I don't need to discuss the fucking books. If you're going to go books, then I won't have a conversation.
Right.
Because books are flawed. And if you won't admit that,
that's always what they do.
You're convincing yourself.
They say it's the word of God. So.
Yeah, and it's like that's where you start every one of those conversations. And if you can't get them to admit that those books were passed down by man, and written by man, and it is within man's power to do what they want with that fucking word, and it is therefore not God's word, then I'm not talking to you. Because that's the whole basis. You have to first agree there. You have to first agree that this is not the foundation of truth.
And also, in any other philosophical argument, it'd be very easy to get away from that. You could talk into like, oh, well, this is actually why. But yeah, like
I would just stick to that. I would stick to that in the conversations, because it's like, look, you cannot debate the credibility of the Bible for forever. That's the debate. The debate is that. It's not anything else.
Right.
It's nothing else. Fuck that book. It's so silly. Like, to believe that it's the God's word. And that's what I had in a conversation with Brian, too. Brian Jumper, who did Suter's, his funeral. He did the message.
I knew his brother.
Steve Jumper, or Austin?
Austin. Yeah. Great guy.
Yeah, Austin's cool.
Yeah.
He would golf with us. He was learning how to golf.
He'd blow some drone.
Yeah.
He'd be like, Alex, man, hook me up.
He'd be...
You got some? I'd be like, yeah, bro, I got you.
I loved it, bro.
Want some perp?
I would be in town, and he was out there, like, playing golf with his homies. Right. And we would sometimes, like, hey, come play with us, you know? And they'd be trying their hardest to beat us. They were younger than us quite a bit,
right,
you know?
Yeah. They're, like... maybe a year younger than me.
Much
2
fun.
years
I
younger.
love that. I loved it. I was like, this young kid is hustling.
Yeah,
I love to see
cool.
people golfing. Golfing is what's up.
Yep.
If you're a golfer, you're automatically my friend.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, I get that.
Like, you're on a list.
Yeah. Well, like, golfing encompasses, like, such a bigger community than people realize, I think.
And it's a process that I love.
And it's
getting the ball through those 18 holes.
It's like some people's church, for God's sake.
Yeah, it is. It for
like
sure
the community itself, like, is cool because it doesn't matter if you suck.
Yeah.
Or you're like all about it. Like, everyone's there to have fun. Everyone's there. You know.
Hey, what do you think about a kickball game?
Kickball game.
I want to organize it. I just want to put it out there. Say, hey, we're going to play kickball.
I'm
Man, woman, and child. And here's how I want to do it. Okay?
Anytime.
Here's how I want to do it. Like, field the field if you want. Get in line to bat if you want. And what we're going to do is, like, just keep a running score.
Fine by me.
And you could just be like, I don't know, I just think it'd be fun to kick the ball and run around. Let's puff on this while the pizza comes.
Yeah, like you say, like, it's also like a family thing.
What is?
Kickball.
Oh, yeah.
Like kids and,
It's everybody. Everybody.
You can take it,
Anybody can field, anybody can bat. It's great. I think kickballs. And see, that's... If I were to be honest with you, I think if I am able to, like, say what's really important in life, I think it's organizing that kickball game.
That's a good place to be at.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not growing my business. So, do the important shit is what I'm trying to figure out. You know what? You know what I mean? Prioritize important, but know what important is and don't. And trust your gut on this, like, stupid spiritual rant that I'm going on right now. You know? About, like, being simple and not giving a shit. You can convince yourself that that's being lazy.
Well, lazy's totally different.
I don't know. I think sometimes lazy people say, I just don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's definitely true.
I'm not lazy, I just don't give a fuck. So,
yeah,
it's easy for me to convince myself sometimes, no, you're being lazy.
Right.
When really I'm prioritizing the importance of kickball over something else. Really? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, occupy your time as you see fit. And there's not like some end-all be-all formula for what you're going to occupy your time with.
Yeah.
When you know it's like good, right?
Yeah, you just do it.
Yeah, you're not going to have a kickball game and say, that was a poor decision.
No, exactly.
That's not...
You gotta be ready.
That's not a reality at all.
Yeah.
You know, maybe something got put behind because of it. Maybe you're slightly inconvenienced, but it's not a mistake.
Right.
And it's very clear. You're not... Yeah, so...
It's never a mistake.
Isn't that what it's all about, right? Mm-hmm. Stepping away for a second.
Well, what kickball would
Stopping and smelling the roses, if you will.
Yeah, what organizing that would do would be creating a memorable experience. And all you are is a fucking sequence of experiences, and then nothing. So, seems like great importance to create great experiences, you know? What's been up with you, man?
Love it, man.
How's the new job?
Good. I have an idea if you want to do this.
Okay, what's up? What you got?
Let's read some jokes.
Read jokes. Reading jokes. Are they your jokes?
No.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ashing in an empty beer can.
Here, I'll give you...
Drumming on a street light. Okay, so you're testing my delivery.
Yeah, we're going to read jokes.
Alright, you're going to see how good I am at delivering a
I
joke.
wrote about 2 of these, and the other ones I found.
Alex, is the idea here if I'm really good at reading jokes,
Here you go.
you're going to...
Read this one. Read that joke.
Okay. Do I read it?
Read it like you're reading a joke.
What does that mean?
Here,
read it first?
I'll show you.
Read it first? Okay.
No.
Okay, okay.
Here, I'll show you.
I'll put it down so
All
I
right.
know.
Here's mine.
Johnny Carson.
The Al-Qaeda online magazine Inspire has a recipe for a homemade bomb. They also have a recipe for a pretty darn good peach cobbler.
Okay.
Yeah. They're old jokes.
Did you hear? There was a big black mass of devil worship this week, apparently. But I skipped it because I believe. You could be just as close to Satan on a golf course as in some stuffy old satanic church.
I love that joke.
I skipped the devil
Because
church.
people say that all the time.
I skipped.
Church is wherever you want it to be.
Yeah.
So when you make a satanic church.
It's a great joke. That's great. I could deliver it better
Here.
the second time.
Alright, hold on. Let me get it
Oh, wait. We got phone calls. I bet you it's
down. Oh, it might be. Alright.
bet you it's our pizza. Oh, we need the light on, homie.
Turn it on.
Hey, sorry about that. Oh, sorry, man. What do we do with this giant motherfucker?
Just clear you off a spot.
Want some pizza? We got some pizza. We got a lot of it. I think I got plenty. 4. I'm just gonna grab a slice. We'll grab one slice at a time, I think.
Depends what I can see it at.
Pepperoni and mushroom.
Did you use restroom before I have a shower?
In what?
Did you use restroom before I take a shower?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Another piece.
Yeah. Both of those things.
Good lord.
Yeah, dude, we'll have leftovers. It's all good.
Big ass slice.
I'll be eating that shit for lunch tomorrow. Thank you. Very classic pie.
Yeah, that thing.
That's good. Right above the table. You watch The Righteous Gemstones?
I just watched the first 2 episodes of season 2.
Okay. Have you seen the first season?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. We're about to watch that
Oh
tonight.
yeah, dude.
We're about to watch the first 2 tonight of season 2. I haven't seen them yet.
Oh, you've seen the first season though?
Yeah. Yeah, we were big fans.
It's
hilarious.
So far, it's great.
Oh, number 2?
No, season 2 so far is amazing.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Okay. You're not gonna watch it tonight, bro.
It already seems better than the last season. Yeah. That show cracks me the fuck up.
Great concept.
Yeah, and Danny McBride's from the South, so like he just understands, like he gets the humor so well.
Yep.
Well, wait, what were you gonna ask?
No, I was asking about that. I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good pizza. Now it's it's a mukbang video now.
Our podcast is just chewing sounds.
I'll be taking
I had a freaking
taking that out.
Yeah, this part.
Yeah, this is intermission.
Yeah, intermission. Valentina's today.
Oh, nice.
I went and got a Valentina's taco today.
You get the real deal? Or you
No,
just
I
got
just
brisket?
got a couple briskets, me and Megan.
God, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
I recommended that to the office, and like not very many people had it, and they're like, "Holy shit!" It's just like, yeah, dude. Valentina's, you fell into that early.
So good.
Yeah, you found out about that place quick.
No, we were lucky.
I think like the first,
right by it.
like the first night I worked in that office with you, you got it, and I wasn't expecting much, and I was like, "What the fuck is this, bro?" I thought it'd just be regular tacos, you know.
Have you had ramen tatsuya yet?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that place is bomb.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Have you had sushi junai yet?
No.
Let's go get some sushi junai,
Some
bro.
junai.
Yeah, let's do that one night.
All right, I'm down.
And let's
Big time.
And let's because what you can, it's like maybe I think it's like $20, and you can get all you can eat.
What the fuck?
And for in like an hour or 2, and you can just smash.
Yeah,
dog.
man.
You have to eat everything, or they'll charge you. So you gotta kind of do it as you go.
If we
But
like,
I can eat.
if we
a
like
lot.
plan a time or something, like,
Yeah.
I'm down.
I can eat a bunch of sushi too, dog.
Oh yeah, it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's like a whole Koreatown in Austin I want to hit up.
Where?
There's like a bunch of like cool ass restaurants and shit. It's North Lamar. Like way up North Lamar. Like
Okay.
Lamar and Breaker. And it's like Koreatown. It's fucking weird. Like I want to hit up some Asian places up there.
Oh yeah.
Like some hole in the walls.
Have you had Eastside King?
East Side King? I don't think so.
This is good. And so is that Chill Nitro place. Pretty good. I like them all, man. Gordo's is bomb. Soup Peddler's bomb.
Well, this town, dude, you can go to a new restaurant every fucking day.
Yep.
It's insane.
You could. I don't though.
No.
Well, I mean, I don't even go to new ones very often, to be honest, anymore. I keep repeating the same ones I like.
Man, I think the Mexican dine-in places are not that good here.
No, they're not.
We were spoiled in Midland, bro.
Big time. The places there are bomb. There are
I
some
had
places
no
like
idea.
that.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Have you had La Posada?
There's a couple. No.
Okay, we should go there too. I haven't had them yet, but I go in there and I'm like, oh, the vibe is like Dos Compadres.
This is West Texas.
This is
Yeah,
Dos
West
Compadres.
Texas.
Let's go.
I already know how good we had it, man.
No, all of our places.
And it's really overpriced too. There's some places and you're like, what the fuck is this? Bro?
Oh, dude. Yeah, it was cheap in Midland.
Bro.
Cheap, great Mexican food.
Yeah. $11.99.
Mhm.
You'd still be getting like a badass meal.
Big ass combo plate.
Yeah, I didn't realize that, but there's a couple good places, but
Yeah, no, but you got real Mexicans in
it's
Midland.
not like Tejano
That's the
food.
difference, I think.
Yeah. In Midland, it's all Tejano.
I'm gonna have one more slice. Oh wait, the wings, dog.
Oh yeah.
Dog. This is like an episode of Hot Wings. Hot ones. Can you handle it? It's like not very hot. I was wondering how hot those were on that show.
I mean, there's got to be some element of
Have you watched it?
fabrication.
Have you watched very many episodes?
Kind of when it first started more.
We watched the Neil deGrasse Tyson one, and we were like, "Oh, this guy's a fuck." Like,
He's a douche.
he's such a douche, bro. I could
I
tell.
never liked him.
I got douche vibes, but after that, I was like, "What a faggot!" No, I'm sorry, I can't say. We're cutting this part out, right? We're not on.
Yeah, this is the eating
This is
portion.
the eating portion.
Don't worry, I'll save it for myself.
Yeah, that's for you.
I'm actually
faggot. That
I'm
audience.
actually an agent for intel. I'm getting intel on you.
That's not cool. Don't do that.
No, I was just thinking of like the whole Jeffrey Epstein and just Ghislaine Maxwell shit, and how they were just pretty much intel agents, like just getting dirt on people,
Bro,
and like how that's like a career.
make that money.
I mean, I think it's cool. If you could be a like real serious dude like that, fucking crazy. This isn't bad. Not bad at all. You been to Pluckers, man?
Dude, I have not. Only in San Marcos years ago.
Bro.
They're the best?
We're definitely one of the best.
Okay.
But the point I was going to make about Pluckers is,
They're hot. They're hot boys.
like, I ordered, like, the regular hot wings, and the waiter was like, are you sure they, like, are actually hot? And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm sure. And they were fucking hot, dude. But they were good.
I like hot shit.
I mean, he wasn't kidding. I was like, please. Hey, grilled jalapenos, man. I'm not worried. He's like, oh, this is legit actually pretty fucking hot.
You know what memory I've got about pizza and wings?
What?
Here's the memory of my childhood memory that pizza and wings triggers. One time we went to go stay with my dad, who's living in these apartments in Odessa. We are going to stay there for the weekend. It was his weekend. He wanted us there. My little brother was also there. He was like a baby. And he was sick. And my dad was like leaving all night, staying out all night, and having Jayla pretty much take care of this baby. Sick baby. She's like 8 years old or some shit. Or 9 tops. Because I'm like 7. And Dude, that shit being so fucking stressful and strange. And then here's what happened the next day. He had these like 2 black chicks over there, and I'm whispering so no one hears us, but I'm whispering right into the mic. Yeah. They were black, and that's how you know.
It's
like,
just a detail. That's all. It is.
Yeah, but the way I'm saying it so defensively is like so strange. It like either makes me racist or part of some culture that's ready to demonize me, and I'm just really sensitive to that. Anyway, sorry about the introspection there. They're together. They order pizza and wings, and then they lock us the fuck out of the apartment.
Out of it?
Yeah. But my dad was like fucking doped up as shit. Like he was out of it. He was like pretty much. I don't know shit about hard drugs, but this fool was like ODing. My mom. Went to the. My sister finally was like, "We're going to the office and calling mom." You know, so we went to the apartment office, and they let us use the phone. Mom called. She was like fucking yelling at him. He was just like out on the couch.
Oh my god.
That's what pizza and wings sometimes. I was like, bro, yeah. So it was like fine. Like it's so funny. I think.
Well, pizza and wings makes me think of my dad too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of weird.
What you got?
I mean,
he just ordered wings too.
It was never too bad.
But he ordered those too.
Yeah, dude, we got Papa John's on the reg, dude.
Oh baby.
In Lubbock, Texas.
Papa John's. Matt Lindsay would order that. I would come over and stay the night. Every single time I went and stayed the night, his mom would order pizza for us, and I was like, his mom said, shit! It was so good, dude. And Matt would eat that big-ass pepper, and I wouldn't eat it.
Papa John's 02? Shit.
It's great.
Poor Papa. He fell off.
Papa John.
Yeah.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Not even.
Don't say it. Don't say that.
Papa John's.
Don't say the N word.
Papa John's is not an N word.
Well, he said the N word, and that's why he's.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't know that.
Okay. I thought you were doing a joke. I thought you were about to like.
No, he's
drop it, bro.
He's on a. Bro, I could not say the N word. That is not coming out of my mouth.
No, dude.
I cannot. I can't say it.
Yeah, it's like...
I'm so scared to say that shit.
Yeah, just a
I'm the guy,
rain of black fists.
I'm the last person who can say it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you can't be saying that.
No,
look at
look
you.
at me. I can't say that. I wouldn't even say it on
it's so cringy that like. Did you like have friends say it in like junior high and high school and you said it and shit?
I never say it.
Oh really? Mm-mm. Okay, good for you, man. I did. I fell into that.
I mean, not good for me. I just didn't have anybody making me feel like I wanted to say it ever. I knew kids who would say it, but they weren't my homies.
Right.
If I was homies with them, it might be different.
Yeah.
He might have had some like homies that were saying it.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's different. Randall's probably saying that shit when he was younger.
And also, you're young, you're impressionable, you know.
Yeah.
You want people to like you.
Yeah, you say what you're... We talk like little elves.
Right, we're retarded.
That's what fucking Colby Eisenbach and Jordan Dodd would do, and I would do that. Like,
I'd be like, me, niche nosh. Like, make up a language and shit.
More like a stupid high-pitched voice.
Oh, I remember in like 3rd grade, we create a whole language.
That's amazing.
Hilarious. And like that, yeah, grew out of that pretty quick. But yeah, you're right. You just speak whatever language is what's going on at that time.
Yeah, you're just speaking to your
child.
Crowd. You're always speaking to your crowd.
Yeah, true that.
Dude, you're just gonna munch all those up, and then you're gonna be fucked
sleep
up.
forever.
Time to go to work tomorrow.
7 a.m.
Are you off on MLK Day?
No, because everyone in my practice is racist.
You're like, fuck that holiday.
No, there's a miscommunication.
No, your practice is hell. They can't stop for shit, right? Is that what they think?
No, they close all the time, bro.
Oh, really?
It's a non-emergency clinic.
Woo! Those wings are kind of hot.
For real, bro. I was like...
I like them.
No, we were supposed to be closed, but everybody got scheduled anyway.
Sorry if I fucked up our podcast with food.
What time? It's only 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I wanted to...
We can do at least an hour, you think?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm not
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
No, you didn't ruin... Dude, thank you. You didn't ruin a goddamn thing.
I was like...
Take a little break, kind of chill out.
I was like, I'm going over there with beer.
I can
and
cut
pizza.
I can cut some things out of this that'll be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like little quips.
I like that.
Yeah. And just add that as extras.
Oh my god.
Don't put them in the podcast, but like extras.
Who's that Asian dude? That's fucking hilarious. I see him on TikTok. He's like a stand-up comedian or some shit. He's got a mustache.
Bobby Lee?
Maybe. He's with,
Is he Korean?
maybe he's Korean.
Is his girlfriend really hot?
That sounds familiar. I don't know. Probably. The dude's hilarious. He probably definitely has a fucking hot-ass girlfriend. He seems very
Is he a little
chill.
older looking, or is he a young guy?
He's like middle.
It's gotta be Bobby Lee.
I don't know, but here, I can pull it up. This shit cracked me up. I want you to see this, dude. Hold on.
Here, we can put it on the monitor.
I don't know, how to get it there.
I can't. Oh, it's TikTok.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh,
TikTok.
okay. Yeah, okay, we can just watch it on the phone.
No, that's not it. That shit's hilarious, too. Damn! I may have just showed her. I didn't have it. Dang. But maybe it's Bobby Lee. Show me Bobby Lee and show me if that's him. Show me Bobby Lee. Show me Bobby Lee on there.
Okay.
There you go. I cannot explain the clip at all because. Oh, do we have more jokes so we can do?
Yeah, we do.
It's amazing. I'm gonna eat this pizza. I'm gonna light this blunt up again. Here we go.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that full. Now say, dude, it's probably on.
This guy.
He's doing a podcast. It's not with this dude. I've seen some of his shit with him too, and that's funny.
Yeah.
He's doing it with those other two guys that I've seen around. I don't know what their shit is, but
I call it dead baby dusts. Oh no!
do Bobby Lee molested? Just do that. Bobby Lee molested. Oh, dude, you
Oh,
can't
I
write.
heard about his molestation story.
Yeah, and it might be like it, bro. But the way the podcast that he's doing it at this podcast is so.
Is it Tiger
Oh
Belly?
my god, it's so funny. I don't know. It's two dudes. Podcast. I don't know what to write in. You can't be writing I guess you can, but yeah. That's it, bro.
Oh, fighter in
When
the
I
club.
was in high school, well, okay, when I was 9,
But
I got molested by a guy with Down syndrome.
Don't laugh, Brendan.
I'm not laughing. Why'd you laugh?
It's just,
Why did you-
That's fucking rude.
it's such a curveball.
I know. Can I just say something? I'm gonna say it again, and if you smile, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. But
No,
hold on.
no, if you smile,
All right,
fucking
hold on.
That really fucking
All right,
broke me.
no. All right, hold on.
Alright, so
Give me a
I swear to
second.
fucking God, dude.
Give me
I
a
will leave,
second.
Chin Chin.
All right, hold on. You can't make a joke in
That's right. That's his name.
All right, but
That's not his name.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Chin Chin.
Chin Chin.
All right, give me a second. Don't.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
All right.
I just was ready for that.
I understand. I'm gonna say it again, and if you smile, I'm gonna leave.
his chillness is hilarious.
Right now, smile. All right, just
Look at the
Hold on.
face. It's
no,
fucking
you're gonna laugh.
hilarious.
Don't laugh.
Don't
Seriously.
laugh. Get serious. Bees open up here.
When I was. You ready? Don't cover your mouth though either. You can't cover your mouth. The thing is that I'm telling you something that's like I'm vulnerable
I
about it,
know,
and I'm
man.
expressing
I'm trying to
a
be
truth
cool.
to you.
Hey, dude. You gotta get serious.
Cover your mouth. I just feel like you're laughing.
No, let's do it.
All right. So when I was 9, I was brutally molested by.
You can't say brutally.
Why?
Because that's a curveball.
Why is that?
Because don't say curve. And look at Chin now.
It's not a curveball.
Don't say brutally.
You didn't add some.
Yeah, I love the totally serious act. It
He
cracks me
said
up.
brutally, and that will try his hardest not to laugh, dude.
Every day for summer.
You can't throw shit in there.
Why?
I haven't seen any more. That's all I've seen, and that's it, and that's fucking hilarious.
Why can't I?
Oh, Bobby Lee, dude.
That's it for
His podcast, Tiger Belly, is really
I'm
funny.
just adding more. Yeah.
Every day, you couldn't avoid him for God's sake. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, go on. All right, let's try it again. Don't just.
Or how about this? How about
All
this?
right.
I'm not going to add more information. The information that I have already on the table,
Okay.
you expect that, and I'm not going to add more.
All right.
Okay.
Hold on.
So, when I was 9 years old, every day for summer, I was brutally molested by a guy with Down syndrome.
One of them laughed.
Hey, good joke. North Korean government is releasing to the media footage of our nuclear test, as well as footage of our scientists at work. They will use these clips on American news, and we will drive fear into the hearts of the world, showing we are capable of very much. So, just be at work at the controls. And action. No, Joe. No, pretend the camera isn't here, okay? Just act natural. Joe, do not look at the camera, okay? Just push the buttons. What are you doing, Joe? Joe, you are a scientist. This is what you do. You never push the buttons like that.
Sometimes I do.
No, you don't. I see your work every time. Just forget the buttons. All right, just walk out of the room and enter like you're at work.
I do.
Sometimes
No, come.
Sitcom
Hello when you enter your own empty lab.
Sometimes I do.
No, you do not. Now do it again and do not say anything.
Sometimes I do.
No! This is not the funniest sitcom entrance. Joe, we are releasing this to show how advanced and powerful we are. Okay, now you quietly consult with Han about work, okay? And action. I am a scientist. You're a scientist. Science. No, that is not how you talk to Han.
Sometimes I do.
Okay, no, so just get on with the shot.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah,
Joe, okay, Joe, stop.
classic.
This is this Mad TV.
Yeah.
This is where he got his start. I guess I didn't even know.
This hilarious idea. A propaganda film with a horrible actor.
Yeah, that's.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
You're alive.
In the lab. Cut!
I just love this.
He was good.
This is my favorite one for sure. The walk-in. When do you walk into a building where no one is there by yourself and scream, "Hello"? I'm gonna start doing that when I go into work. Nobody's there. Hello. What up? Building?
It's always really funny if you're ever hyped up enough to
Oh, to just yell and
to do
shit?
something on your own like that, where it's
Yeah.
only funny to you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
talking
the
about?
best.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, making yourself laugh.
Yeah, if you made yourself laugh in the midst of nowhere, that's
Yeah.
great. It's amazing. It's great, right?
Good point.
Why? It's kind of a humanities thing. It's funny the way this Stranger in a Strange Land, that book.
God damn it! I still didn't check that out.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean,
I'll watch the YouTube video.
Yeah, that's a great way to, or listen to it on audiobook for like a little bit and then be like, okay, as long as you're interested. It is kind of interesting, but the way it's also very like seems old as shit. I may have already talked about this
dated.
too, but they put it. What did they say? What were you just talking about? Because excuse me, because there's something in that book that relates to what you just said. I can't remember what the fuck you just said. Here, bring it closer. Boom.
If you could just lean to the mic.
Yeah, lean. Just get right up on that.
How many times has Joe said that?
Just get right up on that motherfucker. He's probably got the hangies.
You want to do some jokes?
Yeah, let's do some more jokes. That sounds great. Jokes. Where'd you get these jokes, might I ask?
Oh, just some fucking guy.
Is it yours? Are they your jokes?
No. No, these are just somebody wrote them.
I'd like to take a moment to say I endorse podiums. That's a product I can stand behind.
Yes.
That's a dad joke.
Oh yeah, they're old jokes.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been on top of trends, I guess. You know, when everybody was burning CDs, I was still burning books.
You gonna burn books, bro?
Let's give you a good one.
Give me a good one.
Yeah, you'll like this one. No. That one, Joe.
You know the funniest part of doing an office conga line? When you look back and realize you're doing it alone. And you're not in an office, you're in a psychiatric hospital.
Yes.
I realize that my delivery is very reading a book.
Yeah, well,
Presentation.
you know, they say pimping ain't easy, but what they won't tell you is it is much, much more difficult being a prostitute.
That's funny because it's true. Remember the old days when tweeting meant stabbing a hooker?
Those are the days, right?
Did you just try to get me to say that?
Yeah, that's the point of
Yeah.
jokes. They're funny and I make you say things. I don't know, John Wayne Gacy, man, not my idea of a clown. Not funny at all.
I don't know who that is.
He's a serial killer.
Oh, Macy, did you say?
John Wayne Gacy.
Gacy.
All right. Maybe jokes isn't the best idea for a segment.
Maybe a segment where you're reading rapid fire jokes and trying not to laugh at each other. I don't know.
But also, the fact that it's really weird and awkward is fun.
It is kind of, yeah. Those are cringe.
Because then it's
That might
embarrassing.
be a fun little.
Yeah. I'll tweak.
Yeah.
Tweak the ideas.
This is experimental.
Exactly.
Good. I like it being experimental. What do people want to hear?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's an interesting question to ask?
They want to hear something to
Be honest. What do you think?
distract them from their mental illness.
No, I mean that's maybe why people listen to podcasts.
But what do they want to hear?
What do they want to hear? What do they want to hear people talk about? Maybe next time
Good question.
we go live on TikTok and we let people say what to talk about. And we'll give our opinions on that shit.
Sounds like that could backfire very easily.
Like, look at these white dudes. They have such white people thoughts. Old white men.
Yeah. I guess.
Who wants to do that? Not me. I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want anyone to listen to the podcast, Alex.
No. That's not the point.
Okay. Because that's
At least
immediately
not-
where
at
my
least-
mind
at least
goes
not
is
yet.
like, make the podcast successful. And how would you do that? By talking about things people want to hear. And then it's like, but does that take all the fun out of it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think about it like that.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that at all till just now. That's
Gotcha.
what I was wondering. When you're like, what do we say? Well, it's because the joke segment. The joke segment.
Oh, yeah.
It's like you were trying to make a good segment.
Yeah, man. Try stuff out.
Chess.
Do you think... well, here, what's something everybody thinks you're wrong about and you're absolutely sure of? I mean, it could be in any capacity.
Do you have an answer for that? Could you come up with an answer?
This is
I'm
my
trying.
show. I'm asking you.
I'm asking. I'm trying. I'm thinking. What's something I'm absolutely sure about, but people think I'm wrong about?
Yeah. I think corn tortillas are better than flour.
Oh well.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
It's not that hard.
I think bacon. It's
Like, if
unpopular
you don't want to go,
opinion.
you can go big as you want or as small as you want.
Unpopular opinion.
Sure.
My unpopular opinion is that bacon ruins a cheeseburger.
I agree with that.
Right? But the majority of people.
I don't
think
want
I'm
pork.
wrong.
I want beef.
Yeah, like what are you doing? That makes it not good. Sorry, I don't like them.
But
It ruins a
but a
burger.
jalapeno does not.
No, jalapeno's great. But bacon ruins a burger.
Bacon just changes the fucking burger
Well, yeah,
into something else.
and it's something else, and it's like, get a BLT.
Into a
That's what you're trying to get.
sandwich.
You're trying to eat bacon, get a BLT.
Yeah. True.
Because those are bomb.
Yeah, they're better than bacon.
I don't like, I'll mix meats, but not all that much.
No, it's
Not
got
in one bite. One bite, it's two meats. Nah. Maybe bacon wrapped quail.
Yeah, that shit's
Dove. Bacon wrapped dove.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's
Yeah,
okay.
with or shish kebabbing it.
Yeah, that's
That's the way to go.
that's okay. Bacon wrapped hot dogs.
Dude, I ain't
Maybe.
had quail or dove in a grip.
But
Oh
that
my
shit-
god. It's so good.
Let's go shooting some, dude. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I was looking at buying land, but
I need to look at a 12 gauge. Or something.
you want to buy a gun?
Well, if I'm going hunting.
Let's go buy guns together. I need
Let's
a
do
gun.
it.
I need a gun. I'm serious. I'll go
I
with
mean,
you.
I do need a shotgun. I don't have one.
You got money for one?
I don't really know the price range.
Me
I haven't
neither.
I haven't gotten anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With that process. Other than it just being in my head. It's like, I should probably grab a shotgun. Like,
I want a
just in
shotgun
case
too.
you want to hunt.
I want a
just-
shotgun
just
for
home
Megan to have at
defense.
home.
Yeah, home defense, dude.
Hell yeah.
We live in Texas, goddammit. Fucking
Let's go get shotguns.
reserve your right. Like,
Let's start researching.
Get a firearm.
Let's start researching together. Not like
Yeah.
right now, but I'm saying
Right.
on our time.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Pull it up, Jamie. Pull up the shotguns.
Pull up Walmart shotguns now.
No. We gotta do a lot of research. No, we're smoking this. We're smoking it. We're talking.
We're
I don't know what it came out to, so that's what I was asking.
Just chatting.
Heard research.
research about weapons.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Also, like tanks.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Not tanks.
Not tanks. We were talking about how quail would be really good to eat, or dove.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you have to have a shotgun.
Yeah. Shotguns.
That's why you're talking
Weapons.
about it. Yeah.
We're thinking about getting a shotgun.
Yeah.
Where are you going to keep it?
In my hand.
Always. Just tape it. Duct tape it.
Always, yeah. With, with good, discipline. Trigger discipline.
Always.
Yeah.
Apparently they don't shoot through walls as much, right? Shotguns.
No, I don't. No, that's not what they're for at all.
Right, that's the thing.
They're not.
is
They're not piercing.
They won't like shoot your. You won't shoot your kid on accident in the other room.
Right. No.
And so they're great for home
The
invasion.
BBs are gonna just stick in the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask. I saw a guy get shot by a shotgun
Ugh.
in a hunting accident. So it's not. I mean, it was. He got peppered. So it's like a little bit of distance. But yeah, they're for close proximity. I mean,
Yeah.
you've played Call of Duty, you know.
You can kind of blow someone.
You've played Call of Duty before, you
blow
know.
someone and fuck
When you're in a house like this, you know, yeah, bro. Cade wants a handgun.
Yeah, but a shotgun is.
But I was like, no, you gotta get a shotgun first, and then you can stock up whatever.
Because it's like you.
That's the first one you're gonna get in a game, video game. That's the
And-
first one.
And you're
like,
not.
this is-
And you're not missing
No,
very easily.
no.
Like if you come close, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker. Because it's gonna get them some of it. You know what I mean? With a shotgun.
I mean, yeah, it's the ultimate home defense weapon
It's way better.
for.
Let's get. I want some. I want one. I want one, and then I want to go shoot it. But really, there ain't no that much fun shooting a shotgun.
Nah, I mean, skeet shooting is fun.
Yeah, skeet shooting is fun.
I always enjoyed that.
It is fun. I've only got to do that like twice at like camps and stuff.
Right.
Never done it on my own.
We had a little mechanical
We
one.
could buy all that stuff and go out there.
We had one in Midland, mechanical one, and me and Eric go out and shoot that shit.
I wonder where we could go to do that because we could
That's
just.
the problem, is you gotta find a spot.
You gotta have some land.
Hit up T-Money. Be like, oh, you go to my uncle's place.
I mean, what if we just want to sit around and chunk discs in the air and shoot them until we're too drunk?
Yeah, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah, maybe beer and shotguns isn't the best route.
I mean, I'm pretty safe when it comes to guns.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with them, dude.
Yeah.
If I know I shouldn't, I got pretty good discipline there. Hopefully everybody else
You're like, I'm drunk.
does.
I gotta stop.
Dude, yeah, I mean, it's
handling a
very obvious. You're like,
You're like,
it's very
do
bad.
not handle the gun.
Well, yeah,
It's scary.
Because everybody is like, yeah, guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Exactly. Drunk people
And like,
with a gun
yeah, right.
kill people.
Or guns not on safety.
Yeah. Well,
Which drunk
Which
people
is-
do.
the only point I was getting to was like, before any drinking or anything like that, I was taught like to be fucking careful of that shit from a young age.
Yeah. A gun? Yeah.
Yeah.
Super careful.
Like, so when are you gonna get Reagan a gun? a pellet gun or something?
I used to have them. Probably
Yeah,
a
dude.
little older than Reagan.
Get kids guns. It's cool.
Get them guns. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Trying to think of when Dealey would be the right age to be like, here's a 22, dog.
That's amazing.
Let's go kill a deer,
It's a big old fucking long
bro.
box for Christmas.
Yeah.
Get her a
Didn't
BB
tell-
gun.
didn't
Get
tell
her
Laura.
Get him a BB
That's
gun.
what he
That's amazing. Get him a BB gun. That would be so
Well,
great.
no, BB gun eventually. That's gonna.
You're like, I really will get him a BB gun.
Oh yeah.
That'll be hilarious.
No.
I bet you Laura would be pissed and Aaron would be like, it's fine. It would be so great.
Laura wouldn't know.
Get the BB
I
gun.
would get it.
Just get the BB
Yeah.
gun, wrap it, put it under the thing. Get them two.
Yeah.
Get them each one.
Guns, bro.
Dude, that's too funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. You gotta have guns.
I mean, come on.
You do.
You gotta learn these things. They exist.
Yep.
Who knows when the shit's gonna go down? You gotta use a fucking gun, dude.
You know,
Like,
gotta have a gun. They exist.
I mean, fuck.
They exist. You gotta have them.
Don't pretend like they don't exist.
Yep.
A lot of people carry them.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. And you should too. Maybe you shouldn't carry one. Well, no, not.
No, that's
you
what-
shouldn't.
I'm
Shouldn't.
just saying, yeah.
I'm not saying that at all. Like you, everyone should. Everyone who wants to should.
No, everybody that doesn't want to and wants to should.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, and I'm not saying,
Everyone.
and I'm not saying that you shouldn't. Let's be clear about what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you're saying
No.
everyone should be armed to the teeth. Each citizen.
Yes,
It's the only way.
I think so.
That's what Alex Jones believes.
Not to the T. I really do think if everyone had a gun, that'd be tight. But maybe not. I don't know. If you want a gun, you get a gun. It's like how it is. It's how it should be.
Yeah.
No change. I'm for no change. I like doing this. I like
Fucking with this thing.
just acting like I'm talking into it or something.
Mic check.
I think I probably sound better when I'm down here like this.
More than likely. As you can see, I have the gain up high as fuck.
What does that mean? Like how fuzzy it is?
No.
Loud? How
Just-
receptive it is?
Yeah. I have it to where you can be really far away and it can pick it up.
Does that help with the echo?
Well, it helps with the volume.
Okay.
Because I did a bunch of tests and, like, you could hardly hear shit.
Right. Because you
So
have to be
I
like
wanted
right
to-
up
yeah,
on
I mean, you would have to hold it here. So I like fucked with it for a while. Before it's like, oh, you can be back here and it can hear you. But obviously we're not gonna project our voice, like this. Hey
Unless
man, so what's been going on?
Unless we're really, really excited about the podcast.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to talk to the microphone, but
Yeah.
we're gonna be just talking like
Yeah, and I'm
right
quiet.
next to each other.
It's funny, I'm quiet today. I'm usually loud as balls.
Yeah.
I'm usually the loud man.
The loud man. It's like the elephant man, but he's the loud man.
Yep. Dude.
I saw that movie during work like 3 weeks ago, and I was like, I forgot how amazing this shit is.
What? Which one?
Elephant Man.
Elephant Man? I haven't seen it. The one that gets he's got the growths or whatever?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That's dude, yeah, that's like classic.
For some reason,
It's
I
one
feel
of the
like I
best
have
movies
images
ever.
in my head. Are they like traveling down the road and he's like in a truck at one point? Or like the back of a truck or something?
Well, it's a
Yeah,
David
like-
Lynch movie, so it's really confusing.
Mm. Well, then, yeah, I don't think I've seen it. I may have seen it, but I've been like a kid and been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Elephant Man.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's about the fucking Elephant Man.
Oh, it's a documentary?
No, it's not.
But, what are they
it's
called?
like a biopic, I guess is what you'd call it.
Biopic, what a word.
Or biopic.
Kato Kid?
Oh, they just be smoking, man.
Oh, okay.
Elephant Man. If they have any, we should search images. Yeah, Elephant Man, dude.
Ugh, ouch. That's brutal. Ugh.
Yeah. This is the movie.
Ugh.
Dude.
Ouch.
It is a tripped out fucking movie. Dude.
Ouch, you wawa.
Yeah. I can't believe you haven't seen that before.
Nah. And it would have.
You should check it out, bro.
It's creepy.
It's a trip.
Makes my stomach hurt.
Yeah, but it's about like his life.
Yeah, it's like it's real
crazy.
as shit. It's a
Yeah.
guy who did that. That's why
Yeah.
my stomach hurts. I'm like, oh man, I'm so sorry. God, fucking damn it.
Yeah.
The world is a brutal bitch. But then the experience, you know, I mean, I'm sure it's a hard ass fucking tragedy. It's got to be. If they try to make anything different, it's like, no. This fucking sucks.
Dude,
I'm sure he has his experience though, right? Like, what is up with it? Do you know the story? Like, what's kind of what is he? Is there a story? Or is it just like
Yeah, there's a story.
happenings? Bad things happen. Those movies suck. They're hard.
It's kind of just I guess there's not really a story. There's kind of a story. I don't know. I can't
It's
explain
weird.
it.
It's probably not a
Not-
story. It's just really
not
like
in this.
shit that's happening over different
Well,
things
like
that
you-
happen.
You know,
It's like what they would do if they tried to put your life in.
like, did you see Eraserhead?
It's like, what's gonna happen? Eraserhead?
Yeah.
No. Damn it, we can't. I haven't seen any of the same movies. What's going on?
I don't know, man.
Eraserhead? Is it old?
Yeah.
Megan won't let me watch old movies. She's biased.
It's like early 80s old, late 70s old.
Yeah, that's too old for her. That's biased.
No way.
She's like, no, I don't want to watch
kidding
that.
me?
No, dude, she won't watch like 90s shows. I'm like,
Dude, the old stuff is
so
the
many good
best.
stuff, so much good stuff. But I'm not very versed in it, but there's a lot of stuff that I like.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, definitely not biased against old movies. I'm like, come on. People were still geniuses.
Movies will never be like that again.
That's a good way to look at it,
That's
too.
something totally different than.
What's up, brother? He arises.
Yeah.
He was asleep when you got here.
Yeah, I'm fighting the good fight.
Oh, no. You all right?
Yeah, I got a little sick, that's all. I'm kicking its ass.
Word.
Trying to kick its ass.
Kick its ass, man.
Oh, a lot of acetaminophen's helping out.
Shit, I've been taking that for my back lately.
It's it, man.
Ugh.
That thing kicks everything's ass.
It does, it
I love
rules.
it. It's a miracle drug.
Yep, classic painkillers. The benign ones.
Yeah.
Seriously, I got a bad. I always get pain right, lower back right.
Yeah.
Take a couple ibuprofens. Done.
Hell yeah. Thinking about getting the fucking, the weekly pill container.
I love it. Do you take enough things?
Because I take vitamins
Yeah.
daily. Like
Why
I take
not?
magnesium, zinc, fish oil.
Oh yeah,
B12.
then you take enough things to do that for. Set them all up. Just
dude.
make sure you take them. It's the easiest way to know I took them
Yeah.
today.
It's-
That's why they make it
well,
right.
then you can dose it all at once.
Yeah.
And you're done.
And you don't ever
Yeah.
think, did I take them or not? You know.
Right. It's gone.
And it's a to-do list. My grandma did those, but she was on all sorts of shit.
Well, you know Spencer. Well, I bring it up because Spencer did it with marijuana. He would put nugs and Monday
And he'd be like,
to
okay,
conserve it. 'Cause he
yeah,
had to conserve himself.
that's hilarious.
Because he would smoke all of it. you know?
That is amazing. He's one of my favorite people.
Just so you
And stuff like
so
that
unique.
makes him amazing.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
It is. It's great.
He's
And it's like,
being
dude,
smart about his time.
you
You know,
could
he's managing what he's
yeah. And if you maybe like conserve some one day or like save
Right.
it over to the
You save
next
it up,
day,
yeah.
like, oh, it's blunt
it's
day.
rollover. Yeah.
Oh man, that's great.
So that's the inspiration for sure.
I feel like he's also the inspiration for my kayaking trip coming up. Because he did that. We're talking about Spencer, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did the jet ski trip down the Mississippi.
Oh yeah, that shit was crunk.
I'm like, what? You did what now?
Spencer's nuts, dude.
Yeah, so
He likes, yeah.
I mean, it's
Seems
not.
like he's recovered. Like his legs are good.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
He's good to go again. I know he didn't
Yeah.
have crutches last time or
He's
something.
been good. He's been good to go for a little bit. I think.
Nice, dude. That's amazing. But that
He's-
sucks. He
he's
fell off an
healed up.
HEB shopping cart.
Sue him.
They should have paid him to
Sue
just keep
their
his mouth
asses.
shut. I would have been like,
They
come
might
on.
have.
I've been like, come on, HEB, what you
Give
do?
me a little something.
I won't say nothing.
Yeah, you guys are like big as Walmart. Give me some shit,
They're rolling deep.
bro. HEB,
They're big body
they're
and
big now,
yeah.
and the inflation is nuts.
Ooh, that's scary for everybody.
It's scary, dude. Yeah. Groceries going up, bro.
Get a gun.
Get a gun. Get a bunker.
Get a garden.
Get
What's the message?
Yeah,
what do people
you know
do?
what? Gardening. That would be.
I mean, gardening is gonna, it's gonna create some stuff that you could eat one night. To be honest, like, dude, you know how many potatoes we eat in my family?
A lot.
A lot of potatoes.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
I mean, potatoes are amazing.
Yeah, we eat a bunch
They're
of.
cheap as shit.
Yeah, they're amazing.
They're satisfying.
Can you grow 'em?
Yeah, you can.
We should grow the
I
shit
want
out
to.
of
Yeah, I
potatoes.
want to. Honestly. I hear they're like really easy. I mean, peasants grew them with nothing. We could do it.
I mean, come on, we got
Stupid peasants in
Stupid
Ireland.
peasants who know
Fucking
nothing about
these-
anything.
These Mick bastards. Okay.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I'm going blue tonight. This is the podcast. You
blue.
going blue. Yeah, where you're like edgy and shit.
Oh, okay.
You're like, oh, these Mick bastards. You know.
I
That's
saw
a-
you going at
that's
the
a-
edge. Shouldn't have
that's a
blue
slur.
I know that. I know.
In
I know.
case you weren't aware.
It's definitely
Yeah.
a racial slur. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did, and that's why I went, oh.
Yeah, they grew them on
know.
on rocks basically.
Yeah.
Rocks and moss.
I bet they're easy. Like the tomatoes are super easy, right? So maybe the potatoes
Yeah,
are easy
tomatoes
too.
you can grow.
But I don't want to eat a
In
tomato.
Midland, yeah, they're not.
Make some
They're not all
salsa,
that.
but I don't want anything else to
It's
do
not
with
very
it.
nourishing.
Yeah, no, not at all.
You want roots and
Potatoes, baby.
and carrots, and shit like
yeah.
that.
Broccoli? Can you grow broccoli? That seems hard as shit to grow some broccoli. You know what I mean? Like, how do you grow broccoli? That seems
I have no
hard.
idea.
That seems tough.
I don't think I've ever grown broccoli.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody grow broccoli, but it is good. And green beans are good.
Or grow some broccolini.
Maybe they're holding out. Maybe they're holding broccoli from us. Day. Let's go conspiratorial. Let's get conspiratorial.
Them, the CIA.
This,
Dr. Fauci's keeping it secret.
I told some dudes yesterday that you never see the dark side of the moon, and they were like, "No." I was like, "Yeah, dude." They're like, "I never thought about it." I was like, "Yeah, you don't." It was at the golf course.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't.
You don't see the dark
You
side.
know this, right?
Yeah.
Does that trip you out?
I mean, the whole universe trips.
I
me
need to
out.
talk to a physicist.
Physicist.
Mm-hmm. A really good physicist. Someone needs to ask a really great physicist, what the fuck is up with the moon not ever showing us the other side of it? Does that make sense? Is that one of those things that's like,
Well,
yeah,
it's because
that happens because of
It's
this?
because of the structure.
Because the way it
Gravitational
orbits,
pull.
it's orbiting without a rotation.
That orbit.
Without a rotation.
Yeah.
It's just orbiting without a rotation. That makes sense.
Isn't it?
Yeah. But we're orbiting the sun, but we have a rotation.
Yes.
So, like, if you were the sun, you would see all the different sides of the Earth.
Well, maybe if it was further away, it would spin.
Right, I think you're right. See, that's what I thought. Does it make sense? Does it make perfect sense
I
that
think
the
it
moon
has
is
to do
locked in?
with, like, the density of the inside of the moon is lopsided. It's not a perfect sphere, right?
Wow, bro, that
Isn't that
makes
what
a
it
ton of
is?
sense to me. Because it's
I'm
not
pretty sure
it's
it's
not
not-
just spinning
yeah.
like a ball. It's like too lopsided to do that, so it's
Yeah.
just locked.
Yeah, and also some people believe that it's a piece of Earth that broke away.
Yeah,
And that's why it's like that.
lopsided.
It's like pulled apart, so it's just one thing kind of spinning.
It's not
Right.
spinning.
Well, I'm
It's
saying
crazy.
Earth is spinning,
Sure.
so the moon,
The
the moon was a piece of the Earth.
Yeah, I know. They talk about how it, yeah,
But
could have been.
I don't think that was what happened.
Yeah, it seems like that's a bullshit.
But no,
lie,
the moon, like from
but it does make sense.
from the
Where else would a
bullshit
big, giant
documentaries
mass-
I've seen, the moon is confusing as shit to people.
Oh yeah,
It makes no sense.
and it makes a lot of.
like why we have that moon.
We're in a simulation.
Yeah, it's the only explanation, clearly.
Which is not any really different than believing in God.
No.
It is not any different. It's not any different.
I don't think so either.
Either you think everything happened on accident, you don't know where it came from, but here it is, and nobody had anything to do with it. Nothing had anything to do with it, and it just is.
Right.
Or you think something's going on here,
Right.
which is a simulation. No matter how you look at it. With outside forces onto it, it's a simulation. That's how I look at it. Not necessarily a computer simulation, but whatever computers become. If we merge and then we're that, the singularity, you know what I'm saying? Like everyone thinks of a simulation as a computer program, but I think a simulation is anything built by something else for you to experience.
Yeah.
If there's any kind of structure to this thing, which it seems to clearly be like there is, like I look at your fucking counter and I'm like, look at all the stuff you can make based on just the shit that's here on Earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at this freaking computer screen. A computer screen, but out of the metal on Earth? Yeah, like
Right.
that's fucking, somebody
Yeah.
did it. Something did it. It's a simulation somehow. It's an alien simulation, or however you want to look at it. I just tend to think that. I can't think the chance thing. There's too much
Yeah.
weird shit on this countertop.
Yeah. I guess when you look at it that way, it is weird.
I think human culture
It's
makes
very
me believe
fucking
in
weird.
God, so I guess it's weird. It's a weird, strange thing. It's kind of like human culture creates God,
Right.
but it really makes me think there's a God too, just the way we look at everything. And when I mean God, I just mean. Do you really? What do you think? I want to know.
What do I think?
What do you think?
Of just existence?
Yeah. Complete accident, any kind of outside influence, any kind of like engineering, any kind of, influence into the creation. Creationism or not. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what I'm trying to say. Creationism means simulation.
Alright, so the problem with me, like, the thing that's hard for me is, like, okay, yeah, if there's a hand in this shit, who the fuck made the hand?
That's true.
So, like, that's why I just, like, skip that middleman, and I'm like, there's no hand. Like,
Because the hand will always be created by another
Yeah,
hand by
like, it
another
just
hand
doesn't
in an
work for
infinite
me.
loop.
Yeah.
In an infinite loop.
so that's the way I look at it.
So you don't think?
But I mean, I'm a human being. I have doubt. I have like things. I'm like, whoa, think about this. Think about that way.
No, that's a.
But that's
freaking
kind of
really-
that's what I stick with usually.
That's a super great.
Because I don't want to get caught up in it either.
Yeah,
Is that how much it doesn't matter? Kind of.
It doesn't matter.
Because
Nothing matters.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to think about.
It is,
Yeah,
And
it's
I-
where I'm at.
and I think that's.
And sometimes you kind of need
I've
that.
honestly
need
never
that in your head.
heard such a great argument for for it. Because I'm thinking to myself, yeah, like honestly, creationism can't explain anything. Because creationism would have to have its own creation.
Right.
And I mean, I think I've understood that, but never really like faced it in the face and be like, yeah, but it really can't. It cannot ever stop having a creator. There has to be a point where there was not one. Where there was not a creator.
Right. So it's all just here. I mean, it's here no matter how you look at it.
It kind of looks. It looks more ever. It's funny what Suter used to say. It's like It's like a loop. It's like it really is something to do with a circle. Like it is some kind of timeless thing too. There isn't a start.
No.
Makes a lot more sense. Well, none of it makes sense to us, but not having a start, whenever you think, okay, it can't have a creator, well, maybe it can't have a start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's just no...
I see. Yeah, okay, I see.
Who knows? Who knows what's happening in this reality that we're building here? But I was always argue with Suter, though. I'd be like, no, bro. But that
the world is a circle?
Yeah, or that there could have been civilization, like, millions of years ago.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I would always be like, no. And then now I'm like, yeah, for sure. I would like to have someone tell me, okay, well, what happens? How long ago were the dinosaurs? Can you tell me that?
65 million years ago.
65 million. So what about 200 million? Is what would have are those bones 200 million years ago like in the mantle? I mean, are they in like the core of the earth by now?
I mean, that's the fossil fuels.
So could possibly 200
like older stuff, yeah. Who knows what it is?
Could possibly 200, 300, 400 million years ago. Could that have been where all the technology pieces are?
Yeah.
Before the next extinction like period of humanity.
Well, and also you have to keep in mind plate tectonics in effect. Like the Earth was much different when the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Land was like
my question is like so if there was an ancient an ancient people with technology, you would think we'd find them in the fossil record.
No, I mean if it was super ancient,
but if it was super ancient, then you wouldn't, right? It would have circled through the Earth, basically.
That's what I mean, yeah.
So it's like that's totally possible. Especially if there was like
a scientist could tell you, I'm sure.
That's what I would like to know, if that's possible or not.
Because, I mean, then it goes back and then nobody really knows.
No, yeah. How much can you trust the scientist who tells you that?
Well, you can trust that they're doing their best, probably.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying that they would be devious.
But that's the whole difference between science and, theology, is it changes.
No.
And they're like...
I almost think there's no difference. I think science is a great tool.
Yeah.
For theology.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I think, we're certainly still wrong about a lot of stuff in the scientific field, right?
You know what? Science is just a different way of what we were trying to do.
It's not necessarily truth, is what I'm saying. Right. Don't disguise it as truth.
They don't disguise it as truth.
It's another... Some people do.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Even like facts, even like scientific facts is just agreed upon, is all that is. It could definitely be found out that, hey, this isn't really how it works,
Yes.
Which aren't like Newton's laws basically being like, no, not really. Because of, what's it called? What's the fucking small?
Protons?
Yeah, but...
Quarks?
Quarks, but the study of all that shit.
Atoms.
Subatomic particles. Smaller than atoms. Like what's making up the atoms.
Yeah, particles.
What is that stuff called? Because they act different down there. All the physics. It's a certain kind of physics.
Yeah, it's called quantum physics.
Quantum physics. That's basically
the quantum level is very confusing.
Yeah, but it's basically saying that Newton's laws aren't really actually right.
Right, they just did a good job of explaining things.
Which is what science is.
Yeah.
It's a great tool for explaining things, but you might uncover the fucking realm and be like, oh, wait.
Wait, we actually
There's
don't know
demons
shit
back
about-
here.
Yeah, we
There's-
actually don't know shit
There's
about this
demons and
realm.
angels
Yeah.
in the next layer. That would be
There's interdimensional
silly,
beings.
But yeah, but who knows? Interdimensional beings. It's funny. My science fiction and sci-fi has like made me feel like anything's possible. There's like
Anything is possible.
the people who make those sci-fi movies, man. It's like wow.
Yeah, what brains do they have?
Dude, so
I've
great.
always had respect for sci-fi writers because they just create like crazy shit. You outie?
Maybe at 8:30 actually. But I mean, I can leave before then, way before then. I'm just saying, Avita needs to get picked up at 8:30.
Yeah, man, chill as long as you want.
Yeah, bro, that Raised by Wolves shit, you gotta watch that.
Okay.
I think that's a lot of where my head's at, kind of thing, with the like timeline thing. It's trippy.
Is anybody good at using these?
Not really. I have a different kind. I can probably do it though.
What?
You try a can opener. Alex can probably do it.
Can opener? Is that what you use?
There's a better can opener.
Where?
Yeah, I was like, these are old school.
Maybe.
You can use that, right?
The other one just sucks real bad. I really couldn't get it to puncture.
Alright, Alex, should I open a tea franchise?
Call it Micah T.
It's called.
Micah T's.
It's just got Micah. Oh my god, that's amazing.
And the Cadillac behind him. The blue Cadillac.
He's holding two
Micah
teas,
T's.
iced teas. It's amazing. No, it's an HTO. It's a real franchise. I don't own it. I don't know. I don't.
Do you mean like brick and mortar, like
I would-
selling tea in a
Yeah.
store?
Yeah. Should I open one? Should I open a franchise?
I mean,
Should I sell tea to people?
I couldn't tell you, man. I've smoked too much and drank too much. I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm making my decision based on what you say.
Yeah, of course. No pressure, Alex.
No pressure, bro.
Risk-
I gotta.
yeah,
I mean, I just
I know.
gotta know whether not to do it or not. You know, it's only gonna be
Well,
a lot of money invested.
yeah. Well, you know about Tea to Go, right? You remember those guys?
Yeah.
Have you talked to them at all about
No.
their shit?
No.
They struggled a lot.
Yes. They didn't have the model.
Yeah.
They don't have the model.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, dude. It's
That's
about,
just the only thing I know
It's
about.
about-
Anything about tea was that.
It was
I
about
don't know
they
shit about
they
that.
tried to go like specialty coffee shop.
Oh, okay.
And like they would like make your drinks to go too, but it was like y'all are like brewing tea, making tea all awesome. They were trying to oversell tea.
Oh, they're trying to go deluxe package?
Yeah,
Fuck
HTO
that.
is just
Yeah.
like have some fucking blueberry tea, have some blueberry iced tea,
You gonna get some
sweet
boba
iced
and
tea.
shit?
I don't know, dude.
You
I'll
gonna
fucking
expand?
sell whatever they want to sell. I don't even. To be honest, I just want to kind of operate something.
I mean, location, bro. That's what you're going to need.
Lockhart.
All right, what part? Like, are you by all the fucking
By the
housewives
HEB.
and shit?
By the HB.
Yeah, exactly. You got your location is good. You got a chance for sure.
HTO.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
and like, I mean, you got to have a decent team. You don't even have to have the best team in the world, but
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. Location, decent startup team. You'll get some traction without having to advertise too much.
Okay.
If
I'm
you're
gonna
by
do it.
if you're by the housewives and shit, you
I think I'm
know.
gonna try to go for it. We'll go for it. Lockhart HTO, baby.
I want to deliver daiquiris, goddammit.
Why?
That shit would be tight.
Don't they do that?
No.
No one in Austin?
You can, well, no, like
an Eskimo hut?
because of the right. There's like one Eskimo hut in Austin.
And there's no other kind of like daiquiri like that?
Oh, bro.
In Austin?
There's literally there's 3.
Let's do a daiquiri to go ghost kitchen.
That's what I was telling my yeah, dude. Like yesterday, I literally talked to my boss for like an hour and 30 minutes about delivering daiquiris.
Dude, that's an amazing idea.
She was like, "I'm gonna buy an ice cream truck," and she was like serious about it and shit.
You don't have to have a truck.
No,
You do it out of your house.
that's what I was trying to tell her. I was
I
like,
mean,
"You
maybe
open
not.
a ghost kitchen, but it's delivering alcohol. You have to buy food, right?"
Yeah, what's the...
The loophole is what? Frozen taco for 50 cents plus your daiquiri.
I'm pretty sure that
You
Eskimo
can throw
Hut...
in-
I'm pretty sure we were just delivering Eskimo
They
Hut.
don't deliver, dude.
We were doing it. No, they were delivering. In Midland, they were
Right.
delivering, and we were sending them delivery
Well,
orders.
they owned Midland, bro. There's Eskimo Huts everywhere in that
I
fucking
was
town,
just saying
bro.
they were doing delivery.
Well, they're not doing it here.
I know, that's very interesting. It would be very fun to
Wouldn't
like
that
make
be fun as shit?
slushies and
We would be bringing people happiness to them and be like, bro.
we'd just be handing them to DoorDash drivers.
And we can start just doing it weekends
We could be
and
slinging.
then sling that shit, work your day
We
job.
could do a fun. We could like
Sling it
market
in,
it in
bro.
a funny way. We could really get fun. That would be really really fun to try to like. You know what you would do if you were serious about it? I would probably be down to start looking at how to get that done. If you were serious about it, listen. If you were serious about documenting it,
Documenting. What do you
like
mean?
making a fun video
Filming
of our journey
recording it.
a little bit.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Don't you think?
Sure.
However, we have to set it up. I've got a GoPro. We can set that up anywhere, anytime you want.
Do a diary.
I don't know. But, like, yeah, we gotta have our first opening night. I think we could be, like, live on TikTok, like a bar. We could have, like, a goofy-ass setup right here on your counter. Like we were a real bar. It was, like, one of those neon writings on there and, like, looking like a bar. Green screen in the back. Oh, shit, that'd be hilarious. We're at the bar.
We're at the bar.
Anyway, that should be fun. Daiquiris to go. Love it.
Yeah, bro. We call it crump juice.
We call it liquor good.
Actually, Julie's idea was lush slush.
Lush slush. I like that one.
It's like it's kind of hard to pronounce though.
Lush slush.
Lush slush.
Lush slush.
Lush slush.
Lush slushy. You gotta,
But yeah, we.
you gotta be one of those guys when you say it.
I think the problem is you can deliver it, but you have to add like the alcohol after the fact. So you just hand them like the daiquiri and then the booze.
Maybe you can give them some free
Separate.
chips.
There's got to be a loophole, bro.
That'd be amazing if you just give them like some Lay's chips. Like Lay's.
That's what I was saying. Like,
chips
oh,
with pepper.
M&M's. 50 cents for M&M's to go with your daiquiri,
We just
bro.
put it in the
Just
cost.
put some bullshit.
Yeah, in the cost.
Here's beef jerky, dude. I don't know.
Beef jerky's a good one.
Here's an apple. That's food, right?
Apple. I think beef jerky or Lay's chips. Just straight
Yeah, some
plain
little
Lay's.
sweet, little
or
salty.
or a Slim Jim. You get the two choices.
get a Slim Jim,
You can
homie.
you can choose between plain.
That was
Lay's
my idea.
potato chips
Like,
or
you have to find a
Slim
way.
Jim.
Well, that's what I was saying. You can have a frozen taco. And throw the bitch in the microwave. There you go.
The frozen burrito
Yeah,
would be
and
a
like
good
you
option.
just make it a little more yeah. Yeah, bro.
It's an
You get a
upgrade.
taquito. You get a frozen taquito thrown in the microwave.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, you're
The
good.
cheap ass.
That's gotta be that's gotta be there. It's gotta be
Oh,
available.
bro.
Or we just have a bunch of kolaches in a big warming tray.
Yeah.
Ooh my god, who doesn't want a
You
kolache?
just make some really cheap ones.
Just a bunch of bread. We could just buy a bunch of crazy bread from Little Caesars.
Dude, Little Caesar went up. Can you
In
believe
prices?
it?
I was okay. That's
The
how
$5 is now $6.
That's
It's not 5
yeah, I
anymore,
know.
bro.
That's how I came to. That's why I was looking at them like as a franchise.
I mean, it's amazing.
I was thinking about
done.
buying a franchise, and my mom was like, "No, don't buy it." She was like, "Food's gross. It's hard to work with food. Why don't you buy an HTO franchise?" So, speaking of Little Caesars, because I was thinking, man, what if you owned the Deliver.com and the Little Caesars in one market?
I mean, you know what that looks like. I don't really know.
Yeah, I think it would help a lot. Because I think Little Caesars probably generates a bunch of delivery demand.
Yeah, so much that like they can't keep workers.
Right. So you need demand to keep drivers at your shop.
Like,
you know what I mean? You need the
Little
most...
Caesars. I mean, them people drop like flies working there.
Yeah,
It's a shitty
but
job.
they have demand though. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I didn't want to buy one.
Yeah.
I was like, the job's gonna suck. No one's gonna want to work there.
Yeah, it's tough.
But would you work at a HTO? It's just tea, no food.
Yeah, honestly, that's
It's like Starbucks, only not hard.
Yeah.
Starbucks is a bitch, I'm sure, to work at. You could tell me. It's hard, right?
There's harder places out there.
I'm sure,
but it's pretty tough.
it's hard to work there,
Yeah.
bro. You gotta be thinking.
It's hard because of the food.
And the food makes it a
The
bitch.
food and the pastries.
Yep.
And the merch. And like, because it's retail. You're putting out new decorations for every month. There's some new fucking season, new fucking display you gotta get up there along with. Like yeah. I mean, forecasting is tough.
Yeah.
Knowing like what you're gonna need, because it changes all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Or like somebody somebody makes a drink up on the internet and then it like fucks everything up, and people are pissed at you, and it's like, we didn't fucking know that was gonna happen.
Oh my god.
You know, so it's really
It goes viral.
But the thing about that place is it didn't matter, because people were always coming back.
Oh yeah.
They didn't give a fuck.
No.
experience was so bad that they were not coming back.
Never. How
It's-
bad can
we're
you
selling drugs.
I could exactly.
We're selling
I could go
fucking drugs.
exactly, and they're like
That's what made it easy, because you could take a breath and be like, you know what, like, we did our best. We'll be back. We'll make it up to them, and they'll be cool.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. So when you have that power, it's like
Dude,
amazing.
how many freaking how many? What? Do you have any idea what kind of sales that Starbucks was pumping out in Midland?
Yeah.
You do? What kind of daily sales was it? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, my shift, gross 350,000.
Every what?
Like my shift.
350,000 what?
Dollars?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. No.
I was like, bro, wait, what?
No, I'm just playing, bro.
I have no idea what it would be, but I would
No,
like to know what
from
kind of
my
output
shift,
it's.
usually like a really high day, from like opening to like 3 o'clock, we'd be at like 3,500 gross.
Sales?
Yeah. So like usually it was between like 6,000, 8,000, like total sales.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out some stuff.
I mean, this was like 2017.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like now. Probably a lot more.
I'm just trying to figure out how much tea could they possibly sell? How much could because I've got some of their numbers, their metrics, but I'm like, how much tea can you sell? How much fucking tea could you possibly sell every day?
I don't know, not a ton.
I would think not a ton.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never
yeah.
been in the tea. Like, I'm not a tea guy.
Come
I'm
on,
a
Alex.
coffee guy.
Come on, the tea world is asking the
This
question.
decision rests on your shoulders.
Dude, I need your help.
I don't know, man. No, yeah, I know you're kidding.
I mean, I am looking
Nah,
at
tea.
it, but I also am just fucking with you about giving me some nice finishes.
I don't know, man. I don't know about tea.
I'm asking everybody to be honest. I'm getting everybody's humble advice, humble opinion. Would you ever buy a sweet tea from a tea store and be like, I want tea?
No. No.
Do you ever buy a drink at Sonic?
No.
You never do that shit, right?
No, I'm the wrong demographic.
Yeah, I hear you. You would never order
No.
shit like that. But
people do.
people do. People.
I only order it if I happen to be in the right spot. I don't go out of my way. Like, if someone's going to Bush's and I'm rolling with them, I'm getting a sweet tea. Sure.
What if people
How
are
could
going
I
to the
not?
sweet tea store? Are you gonna go to HTO? I know we're podcasting, but this is
If
show.
if
Let me
someone at the office said, "Do you want a tea?"
look at the menu and tell me.
I'd
if
be
it-
like, "No, I don't."
HTEAO. You'd be like, no, I don't want a tea.
Oh, H. Okay, I get it now.
No, huh? You ain't trying any of that shit. You'd have a
Oh,
coffee.
they got coffee.
You'd be like, I'll take an Americano.
What's the store like though?
Yeah, yeah. It looked like that.
It's a nice looking building. There are people that would get this. I would not be one of them ever.
Right.
But there are people.
I really wouldn't be either.
There would be people that would
Am
get
I
this shit.
stupid for wanting to buy a franchise that I would never probably patronize myself?
That's for you to decide, man. You know
Yeah.
the answer already, don't you? Shit. There's a lot of them though.
Yeah, they're kind
I had no idea. I never heard of them.
And I think having the
Oh, they're in Midland, too?
Yeah, they're West Texas based. And I think
okay.
I think having that's why I kind of like them. They're West Texas based, and it's like that's my people. If I'm gonna buy a franchise,
Yeah.
it's from our people. You know what I mean?
This place looks pretty cool. I may go to this fucking spot.
Yeah, dude. I think
Get
so.
some mixer.
Just brewing tea all day, selling Yeti stuff.
I'd never heard of these motherfuckers, dude.
Mhm.
You staying on the pulse?
Like I said, my mom was like, "Don't do a Little Caesars. What about these guys?" She sold a house to
Right,
somebody
that's
who
good.
had
She's got a good point.
Yeah, and bro, I was like, I would actually work in that place, and I don't want to work in my Little Caesars.
I didn't know.
I don't
I
wanna
didn't know
go-
it was like that big.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty. They're growing, and like what I said, I think
I thought it was a little more.
Let's say you
fixing
have-
some shit up.
you have HTO fans in Midland, and they're staying in Austin, and they're like, let's get, an HTO.
Yeah.
I think just the or in Lockhart, I'm just saying the network of
Yeah, like
the
like
fact
you're
that
saying,
they're-
location. You got to get.
I'm doing Lockhart is what I'm thinking. It's the only one we can really afford, to be honest. They are look. Manchac is open and Lockhart's open, which I think Manchac is gonna be like, we can't afford that shit. I'm gonna have to get a huge bank loan. They're expensive as shit. The franchise.
Oh yeah, big time.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, Alex.
Does anybody,
No, but I think I'm gonna buy a franchise.
dude? Buy to Buda.
It's taken.
Damn.
That's definitely the first place I wanted. Kyle Buda, I was like, please. They were like, no, those are taken. New Braunfels is taken.
Shit, I've thought about moving to Buda before it gets expensive as shit.
Manchac, like, I'm wondering how far south they have to be because it's like, what about Slaughter Lane? Like, this area right here is blown up. Like, that
Oh
shit is
yeah, it's insane.
popping right
Yeah.
there. probably want.
I avoid this part of town.
I would think right here-ish would be good, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe a tea store. We'll see. They don't have any delivery yet, bro. What's up? Maybe I'll...
We're gonna be delivering daiquiris. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, dude. We're gonna be fucking.
We're gonna be getting locked up by
Mai
TABC,
Tais.
bro.
We'll get our permits. We'll get everything squared away.
Bro, you know that shit would pop. But honestly,
If you marketed it right, it would.
yeah, it would take a great deal of work.
Yeah, it wouldn't just
I
happen.
mean, it's no joke. I'm not.
Because people are
I'm not
out
trying
there.
to be like, oh yeah, like there's no such thing as just immediately
No, yeah, we would have to get into it.
wealth.
We'd have to get into it and have fun. And you would just...
You
If
just
there's
hire just hot chicks.
the real money to be
To
made
deliver
would be
this
into
shit.
creating some kind of like show around it, some kind of following around it, without them being your customers. Like you watch people do, you have people watch you do this thing, but they're your following, and your customers are just your like kind of helping you get content. So you don't even have to have a feasible business plan. It's just about the content you're creating while pulling that stupid business off.
Right.
You know? That's what I think. But dude, I don't know. I don't think I could go down that path of having a following.
No.
No way. Having no people? Oh my god, that sounds terrible. They need to hear from me.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound awful?
Yeah. Like why? Why even have a flock?
I mean, I guess to monetize them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
That's why people create those followings and keep making those, like, that content for followers. Right?
yeah.
Whether you're Red Bull or just some influencer.
Seems
To
awful.
monetize the following. Yeah, it's terrible. That's why I'm not a part of a following. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I might be a dudist.
A dudist.
You know what I mean? Like what are the Lebowski guys?
Nihilist.
No, the fans of Lebowski. Are they not called something?
Nope. I have no idea.
The Lebowski's following? No. I thought they were called something.
Yeah,
He's
man.
the dude, but yeah, I guess they're not. Is it dudism?
All right, man. What would you name your boat if you had one?
Boat?
If you had a boat, what would you name it?
That's an amazing question. God damn, dude. I don't know though. I haven't thought about it ever. That's a great question. Do you have one?
No.
That's what it's called. It's called
Yeah,
No.
it's called no.
No is a great name for a fucking boat. I wonder if anyone's ever named it No.
It's gonna be called the Stugats.
Duscats?
The Stugats.
What's that?
It's the name of Tony Soprano's yacht.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna
Stugats.
throw the.
No,
the
I mean that's the
strands.
first thing that comes to mind.
Sure.
Obviously, that's not what would be named. But the point of the question is to just
What if you named it something like Big Willie?
Big Willie.
Yeah, to where it was like a innuendo, but you
Yeah.
might could get away with it.
Yeah. Why not?
It's just Big Willie. What do you
Big Willie.
mean?
Yeah. It doesn't mean anything more than what you think it does.
It's just his name.
Yeah. It's his name, bro.
Or Little Willie.
Little Willie.
I don't know why Willie. I think of Free Willy.
You're thinking of Steamin' Willie.
I think of like Wilbur.
The cartoon
The
where it's
boats,
like-
the steamboats. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The 20s shit.
Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. And Free Willy. Which gives
Dude,
me,
animation used to be so much cooler. I hate to be one of those guys.
like Cuphead's dope.
Like, yeah, back
Yeah.
that old animation
Yes.
was so cool.
There were artists doing it.
Yeah,
They were just
exactly.
pumping it out.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
weren't-
it's amazing what artists
What
can
technology
do now.
can do.
Yeah.
No,
But it's
they
just
had,
so different and, like...
They had artists on it though, dude.
Yeah.
Like they were
Hand
doing it.
drawn.
They were doing it for the art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not. I mean, you know, I'm not saying their motives were amazing, but the artists were putting a different kind of something into it.
Yeah,
It was cooler.
looked fucking dope.
Exactly. Totally agree with you there. But and then there are some shit like The Incredibles. That's fun to look at.
Yeah. Yes.
And they put in a
Excellent
lot of
job.
effort to
Yeah,
do
you
that
can-
kind of
that's
shit.
very true.
So it's a different form of it.
Right.
But then there is like bullshit that's like
Yeah, that's
Dora
what I mean.
the
Yeah, there is
Explorer
good
and
animation
shit,
out
yeah.
there. That's
There is.
amazing.
but it's not the same kind.
But it's usually
not
video
that
games and not
hand-drawn,
movies.
That like raw hand drawn
Yeah.
shit.
That human pain going through it.
Probably right.
Apparently that job sucked, being a cartoonist.
Oh, dude.
You worked like a slave.
I'm sure. It was awful. I'm sure they didn't get paid shit. And they're
Yeah,
so
oh
talented.
dude, yeah. They did not get paid shit by Disney.
So talented too.
Yeah.
Create an empire on them on top of their work. Oh, ouch. Well, they paid them to
That's-
do it.
That's what made America great. You need to make America great again.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Let's make them.
Let's
great
get
again.
Trump up there again.
Okay, so I asked Megan this today. Do you think that Donald Trump is probably the most world-renowned character on the planet? Like, world recognized.
Yeah, world
recognized.
renowned, okay.
Recognized. Sorry, I thought renowned meant the same thing for a second. It might. Recognized.
Man.
Who is the human on the planet that is the most recognizable, nameable face on the planet?
I guess I don't really know a lot about outside of America.
Me neither. Well, obviously, not
To be
very many
honest.
people know very much about the world at all.
Yeah. I would imagine a lot of people know who he is.
I would think Trump has got to be.
I'm pretty sure most people in the world would know who that is if they saw a picture of him.
Right, like, let's say it's only pictures. Every human. You take the
No
top.
names, no
you
nothing.
take the top
you just
20
saw
own
him, you're like-
faces and you have to say a name.
You're like, that's the Donald Trump. This is the Trump. This is just an accent that is just my own. This is Donald Trump. You're looking at this right here. See? You can't distinguish what accent it is.
No, I have no idea where that comes from.
Exactly.
This is Trump. though.
This
You-
is the Trump.
This is Trump.
The American
Trump.
Trump. Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trump.
Japanese language is cool as fuck.
Yeah, you have to say
It's
it with
the craziest shit. You're like, what the fuck? Like,
Do you ever have you ever
Dude.
just like gone full force?
full force, dude?
Yeah, you
Of course
have.
not.
Have you ever made yourself laugh doing a full force?
Oh yeah,
samurai?
of course. Like to myself, yeah. In the
Do it right
living
now.
room, just like no.
Do it. Do a full force samurai right now.
Nah,
Nah.
nah, I'm good.
It would be great if you would have though, because I would have loved to see it. But because your little rambling as one sounds amazing.
Yes.
I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I gotta go. Gotta go, my man.
Yeah, have you ever listened to like guys at the gas station? Their crazy ass fucking language. It sounds beautiful.
The gas station?
Yeah, like
Which one?
like the Pakistani people and shit. They're like, it's just
They're-
like, dude,
they're
this
like
sounds
Hindu-ish.
cool as shit. Like this language sounds nuts, bro.
Yes.
Like, it sounds cool as
Sounds
shit.
alien as balls, dude.
What the fuck?
Some Star Trek shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Theirs is wild.
It's
like
it sounds beautiful.
It's sounds that aren't like very familiar. It's like there's a couple sounds that
Ancient.
you're like,
It's so fucking
the
ancient.
fuck? Is that part of it? My man. Sorry,
Cool, man.
Sorry to come with nothing like fun to talk about. I just wanted to talk, drink beer, and eat pizza.
Nah, dude.
We'll waste our time eating hot wings.
You said a lot of funny shit.
We'll see.
We got a lot of good stuff.
Do you think?
Yeah. 100%, man. Look how much. Jesus Christ.
Cut it up. It's 2.5 hours. Just cut it
Yeah,
up.
there's probably like 20, 30 minutes of silence.
Yeah.